Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. We be right back with the show. Hang loose.
Shout out Brucegas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy.
Hey, where you at?
Yeah, been the harassing boys out here telling favors. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Brucegas putting them fights on the table. Calling that boxing since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. I'm the people's champion like Muhammed Ali. Shout out Brucegas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, we gon' smoke with hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, take a hit out the Toka 2. Slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the people. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out man, Chad, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the pan. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sandwich. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Brucegas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this the fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed, yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
Good evening. We cut that down a bit here. I'm listening to a jazz concert live at Smalls in Greenwich Village, New York City. I just want to have that in the background so I don't get in trouble playing it. That's Bruce Harris on the trumpet, Gerard Stewart on the tenor sax, Jason Marshall on the bass, Elad Oshery on the piano, Peter Washington on bass, and Kenny Washington, no relation, on the drums. Always got to have a little jazz going on in the background. The Bud Files, shout out to you. Mad Chad, I think that's you, brother. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for coming by. Let me just look on my StreamYard, not my StreamYard, my YouTube, so I can make sure that if that is you, you're all wrenched up. You cut that down there. No Smoke Harvey, how you doing, brother? Good to see you here, man. Carl, the Bud Files. Remy, my brother, shout out. Remy, I always think, Remy, he sent me something. One of the only guys who sent me, well, I actually got a couple of things in the mail, but Remy sent me this beautiful knife. It's bicentennial, red, white, and blue. It's an awesome thing, and it's a freaking, it's a quick flick. See, I got this new background in here too. It says "We the People" on it. Very, very cool piece of equipment, man. My wife hates it. I love it. Remy, thank you. UGC Flames, salute, brother. Salute, man. Saturday night we got fights happening over here on the left of me. We got another card happening in front of me, man. We got boxing all over the place here tonight. I got some. Let's see what I got here, man. I got something called Orange Bud, and I got the Toka 2 in tip-top shape here. The old lady cleaned it up for me. Whenever I tell her I'm going online, she says, "Want me to clean the bond?" And real reluctantly she takes it, but she gives it a good cleaning. Look at, and I got some nice little chunks in here, nice little nugs. Beautiful little hand grenades in here. Hand grenades to blow the brain out. Look at this beautiful. See, I've got this screensaver going on now. And look at that beauty, man. That's called Orange Bud. It is kind of orangey. Aplo, salute, brother. How you doing, man? I'm gonna put a little chunk of that in there for my bonging enjoyment as these fights progress over here. But before I start that, I'll tell you about this thing I discovered. You know, I'm the most computer illiterate cat you're gonna ever run into, bro. I haven't done this shit for You know, since I mean, dude, this is all kind of new to me. Getting ready for a heavyweight fight. Jermaine Franklin, my man. All right, bro. A guy named Isaac Munoz from a 17-0 with one draw. He's 6'2", 257, big white cat. Looks a little soft. But Jermaine Franklin wasn't that great in his last outing. With his last fight, the Joshua fight, I'm not sure, man. David Diamante doing the ring announcement, always got a smile on his face, brings one to mind, man. But I found this thing that you get from StreamYard. It's the I guess you're supposed to get a green screen. I just kind of put a towel over my couch. But this is my house that I live in up there, that White House. That's what people drive by in boats. That's what they see. And somebody sent me a picture of that, so I got that as my background screen. But I can also do my whole fucking my whole thing here, man. You know, I do the Brucegas, right? Brucegas, boxing, jazz, and more, which includes health and nutrition and fine weed. I can only put 4 of them up there, but you get the idea. It's kind of cool, huh? I thought so, but I have to kind of learn how to adjust the camera so I don't get the flicking and stuff like that. I eventually will. But until then, man, we're watching this fight go on here. I didn't even realize Jermaine Franklin was fighting at time. Maybe I saw it earlier. I'm not even sure, but that's one that I really wasn't looking all that forward to, but I am now, man. I love heavyweight boxing. We've got Jermaine Franklin. Let's let me check out Jermaine's record here and go back and look a little bit. Look at what the old lady did to the bong. Look at how nice and clean that sucker is. Yeah, I can see the top of it. It gets blocked off with this screensaver. I gotta get one of those green screens. I guess it's just a piece of green cloth you put behind you. But whatever, man. Hey, when I go forward, I'll disappear. I seen my buddy Boz. He had his screensaver on today, man. And I don't know if he knew it. He was going in and out and in and out and in and out. I try to be as entertaining and stuff on here as I can. And Jermaine Franklin is getting his jacket off right now. I don't know how up to date my stream is. Emmanuel Briggs, my brother. Salute, man. Salute. A decent matchmaking. Okay. Let me pull up Franklin. That's one of the beauties about having a couple of keyboards and a couple of screens. Johnny boy, salute, bro. How you doing, man? Jermaine Franklin, 21-2, never been knocked out. Yeah, the last fight he had, that was the Anthony Joshua fight. He lost a Dillian White fight before that. And he's taken out undefeated. Looks kind of soft and pudgy, though. Maybe he's a comeback fight. Maybe they're bringing him in as an opponent. It's definitely the break of his career. Okay, bro. Thanks for telling me about that. Where's my Is that better? Hope my mic stays up. I got this equalizer somebody installed in here for me. It's a free one, a free internet equalizer, and I guess it's working okay. But so Jermaine Franklin, still a pretty viable contender out there because the heavyweight division now, nobody's really doing anything out there. You know, you guys realize that the Daniel Dubois and the Alexander Usyk fight, that's the only heavyweight title fight we're going to be treated to this year. And last year, I think there was one. I mean, it's really heavyweight boxing is not what it used to be. These cats aren't fighting for the glory. They're not fighting for I don't know what they're fighting for, man. Maybe it's the bucks. Hey, I got my brother Mad Chad just stopped up here, man. Mad Chad, what's happening, brother?
There we got the legend. What do you have, a fake background?
No, that's not a fake background. Well, right now I think I got the weed pictures in the background. I just a regular background. My fake background, I don't know how to even get there now. I think
I don't
I have
know. I
to.
thought you had pictures. I thought
Oh
your
yeah.
background was different.
Yeah. It is. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the background of my photo. That's my house right there. That White House.
I know,
That's
but
my
I'm just letting you know that ain't your normal fucking background, bro. I thought you were a boxing channel.
bro. I'm experimenting with this. I'm showing my
Well, your
home.
other background was better.
Okay. Maybe I'll do a
Inside the
photo.
house. We want to
Bro,
see inside it.
I didn't think anybody would give a shit, but if it does matter, man, I'm just
Well, I
I'm
just thought I saw Hagler when I stopped by your channel. I thought I got to see fucking Hagler up on your wall there. I think he's there.
He's here, bro. He's still here.
That's what
He's
I'm
here.
saying, but he's gone right now. I mean, you're just putting Hagler back. Like, all right, bye, Marvin. All right, let's just show my house from across the bay.
Bro, that's the beauty of this internet. We can do different things. We can switch a
And
little bit.
I love your background now. It's very naturist. It's very like, wow, it's beautiful. I feel like a pilgrim pulling up to Plymouth Rock. You know what I mean? But what I'm just saying, that other background's legendary.
We know you love Hagler, and I got that big 16 by 20 of them up there. And
Like your live background. I like your live background. I like the background where you're sitting live in the moment. I like it. And this is in the moment too, because he's in that house.
Marky Don, see, you just voted for my old background. Marky Don, very highly respected internet character out there. He says that he likes the one that's happening right now. He says I'm good. So, the beauty part about
He's a pilgrim. He's a pilgrim.
Hey, that's the beauty part about it. We don't have to fucking conform to anything. We can change around every single day. Like I said, man, on this one here, I've got the ability when I do a show on nutrition, I can fucking. I got my fucking picture on here, my before and after picture to show people how to eat properly.
Yeah.
When I want to do a jazz show,
Yeah.
boom, I got
Whoa.
the Tet back there. And when I want to talk about some boxing without having to show my house, because I got to keep the house clean too. You got to remember
right,
that.
You do.
I'm a slob by nature. I got Tim Witherspoon and Larry Holmes duking it out back
Whoa.
there. Hey, so
you got some big fucking great backgrounds. Holy fuck, Bruce.
Yeah, so we gotta go in here with an open mind.
How did you do that? Send me the keys to that, bro. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you.
Like I wish I could get some fucking 3D glasses. You used to buy, back in the day, you'd have the 3D glasses for this big super fucking movie. And I really never saw. I saw it in 3D a couple times, but I think if you sold the 3D Brucegas glasses, that would be great with your backgrounds because it's so fucking like three-dimensional. Like you're definitely in front of your house right now.
Yeah, man.
So fucking great. You're awesome.
That's the angle that I don't see. That's the angle that the pirates come by and see me. You'd be surprised how many people come by and wave to me. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, but do you realize how much firepower is coming out those windows? That's why they haven't attacked yet, because they know that you got the fucking big old artillery guns.
The 50 caliber tom-toms are coming out the
laser. It's like laser, high-tech shit. He's got it all fucking with the cameras, but these cameras are lasered in with these like Bruce has these all flying toys. I'm like, Bruce, why do you have so many of these flying toys that he's flying every morning? I'm like, Bruce, and Mary's flying them. I'm like, what the fuck are these people doing? They're fucking droids with fucking little missiles on them that can attack. Like Bruce has fucking androids. Just amazing artillery that he has from that little. Look at it. It's a bunker. It's like a bunker right there. Look at it. It looks like something right out of South Park.
Drones like you wouldn't believe fly out of here. I've been getting them shipped to me since 1972.
You can fish right off the deck.
Absolutely. Catch a big motherfucker off that deck. I had many times, man. I've had many fish off that deck.
Who's the big fight tonight? Who's fighting?
Hang on. Well, we want to see the Nonito Donaire out in Vegas, but they moved that.
Nonito's fight? No, he's canceled.
Well, you're not letting me finish. The fight's been moved to the Errol Spence undercard, so now they moved that. They moved that undercard up. So who is it, bro? I mean, it's a pretty good card. It's a pretty good card that's happening on the out in Vegas tonight. Tim Skywalker's there. It's Elvis Rodriguez and Victor Postal and Frank Martin and our team Herka Matzo. I don't know where he's from, but he's an Olympic bronze medalist from his hometown, Hungary or wherever he's from. I think he's from Germany, born in Romania or Germany. He's one of the Eastern Europeans. But yeah, that's a pretty good card. And the fight on right now, man. I love heavyweight boxing. And it looks like Jermaine Franklin's punching this kid's face in over here, the combination I just saw.
Oh, yeah, they're fun. Those heavyweights are fun. They're my favorite division.
What do you think of Tyson Fury going and fighting this fucking this MMA character?
Well, I'm not sure all the statistics, but I just think you want to be undisputed, Bruce. I'm not a fan of it at all. It's like there's many heavyweights that are deserving to try to get that WBC belt. Even if I have to see a Deontay Wilder fucking 4, it's more intriguing than this fraud fight. You know, I'm not a fan of Tyson Fury. Luke Greedy Belly. You know, I think it's a cash in. He's a fraud, Bruce. I feel it's a fraud fight.
Yep, absolutely. The Boxing Scholar, salute my brother. Thank you for coming by, man. Appreciate it. Anthony Thompson, salute, bro. I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome aboard. We're talking boxing. We're getting stoned. Saturday night is all right for fighting, and man, we got 2 cards. Once again, they're stacking both cards against us. I'm not a female boxing fan, as you know, so it's a Bumgarner. Hey, man, that's what it is. I'm more interested in some of the fights on the undercard coming up over here. But the Frank Martin fight, that's going to be a good fight. And Elvis Rodriguez and Victor Postal, cool fight there. Oscar Prince, salute, brother.
Is Andy Cruz fighting tonight, Bruce? The Cuban.
Yeah. He's on this Bumgarner card. I've got to get the other one. I've got to go find the other card right now on let's see that. I got this new boxing site. In fact, Remy, shout out. Remy sent this to me, man. I'd say about a couple of months ago. And it's not one boxing site, but it's got like 1 million sites on there. And you can click to them. And let's see, man. Martin fight. The card still hasn't started yet. I guess this card's not starting till it doesn't even say, but it's still got a ways to go. Is that the countdown? Yeah, it still says an hour and 11 minutes. So we got the Bumgarner card here, where we have the 2 heavyweights that are duking it out.
I like that Bumgarner girl. I would really like to end up in a good 69 position with her, Bruce. You know what I mean? Like, that would be fun. You want to spend your time with a girl like that. You don't just want to go in, full Pete Rose diving into first base after a walk. You know what I mean? Like, you want to fucking go silky smooth. Let's pull back the reins. Let's get into some 69 Bumgarner. Because I'll tell you, she's a beautiful human. Oh, what a lady. Oh, my God. I want to have little Bumgarner babies.
Well, she's fighting tonight. We don't want to get hit.
Who doesn't want a Bumgarner baby? You know what I mean? That's the question. If you're not a Bumgarner, right, Bruce? She can fight. Like, she's like Booby. I don't know the booby size on Bumgarner, But I'm gonna definitely. I'd rather spend a good night of love with Bomb Guiner than Booby, the Booby girl from Eddie Hearn's Booby.
Yeah, that's
Bridges.
Ebony Bridges. Nelly Content, my brother. Salute to you, bro. Thanks for coming by. Always appreciate your comments out here. But yeah, man. Thomas from the Bronx. Salute, brother. I'm getting ready to watch some boxing here. Watching some boxing. Smoking some good weed. I got my brother Mad Chad, man. Fucking making my night. I got to make a phone call here. I told my man Leon.
Yeah, make the calls. Make the calls.
My man Leon is coming out of the hospital from a stroke. So if anybody wants to help him out, I got his Cash App pinned up there. I know, man. You know, this is fucking YouTube. Nobody's got any money out here, and everybody's begging for it. But you know, Leon. Last time I heard from him, he was just getting out of the hospital, and he ain't got nothing in his house.
Yeah, he's all fucked up.
He's all fucked up. I'm gonna give him a call. I told him I'd call him tonight, and he likes talking on the show. So, bro, let's give him a call. Let's see what's up.
As long as you don't bring up Hagler, I don't want to put him back in the hospital because you know what I mean.
No Hagler, no Hagler.
No Hagler talk.
Don't you dare. Let's just.
I won't bring it up.
Let's just see what's up here, man. Let's see. 3, 1, 3, 5, 1, 6, 9, 9, 1, 5, 4. No, wait a minute, that wasn't. I gotta get this right here, man. There it is. Okay, let me see how he's doing. See if he wants to talk about fighting tonight.
He's just getting out of hospice.
No, not hospice. He's not out of hospice from a stroke.
But it sounds better coming out of hospice. Like, wow.
The poor guy's got diabetes.
Yeah. Hello.
Leon.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
How you doing, brother?
I'm getting much better from the heart attack and the stroke. I'm getting much better, brother.
Heart attack and a stroke, and that was a week ago, bro. That's, you know.
Yeah, I'm getting much better. You know, times a little hard, but God is good.
God is good, and you know, I put your Cash App up because I know, man. You know, you're a guy you're still in the industry, you're still working, but being laid up now, you can't do any hustling, you can't put any matches together. So if anybody wants to help, anybody wants to help Leon.
Because the doctors told me to take it easy for about 3 months, so I can get back. I need a valve, but they got to wait about a month or so to get my sugar and get my strength back from having the light stroke before they do an operation on my heart. Because you got to keep in mind that I'm 80 years old. I've been out here a long time on the battlefield.
And we want you here even longer, brother.
Yes, I'm going to try to stay here as long as I can. But just times are hard right now. I can't make no matches. I can't do nothing. Top Rank ain't coming back to the end of the year because, you know, they're a very big supporter. But, you know, I haven't talked to my guys over at Top Rank. Brad Goodman and Bruce Crawford, those are my guys for over 50 years. And, you know, it's hard right now, but, you know, it is what it is. Ain't like the old days, Ali and Joe, ain't like they still around.
Yeah, bro.
Because they were, all the old timers, Carmen Mazzilio, all the old timers, they would hear my cry.
Brucegas.
Different era. I'm grateful for all the blessings I can get. It is what it is, my friend.
Okay.
You know, and next weekend they got the big fight coming up. You know, I'm just not even to go, man. Health wise, I'm in bad health. I just turned 80. I'm thankful I'm still here. So it is what it is. So, you know, it is what it is.
You're going to be watching that fight, though, right? Do you want to say something, Mad Chad? Mad Chad's in here, too, brother. Leon.
Yeah, Brucegas. I want to give a big shout-out to Leon Muhammed, one of the legendary OGs, that this ain't his first war that he's fought. Leon's undefeated in wars. He's 80 years old. This man's got his ear to the grindstone. He's a boxing OG. And it's an honor, Leon, to have you swing by Brucegas. And much love to both of you. I hope you're speedy recovery. But this ain't your first fight. And he ain't going out without a fight. Shout out to Mr. Muhammed. And Brucegas, I'd love like what you were talking about. What's his take on this fucking fight with, Errol and Bud?
Tell us, Leon.
Uh,
Errol and Bud, what's going to happen?
Let me say this. Styles, I learned from Ray Arcel at an early age at Custody of Modern. And the old guys at the Guard told me, it's the country, they all call me Big Country, because I'm from the South. They said, in this business, you learn, study. Style makes fight, and a fighter is only good as his team, and especially he's only good as his lifestyle. See, Bud lived a different lifestyle than Earl Spence. I'm not an Earl Spence hater, but I believe Crawford can put it out. Also, the fight is 3 years behind time, because when you got egos in this, I think both matches know more tricks than Derek James. Both matches know how to reach back and grab something from Common Brazilian, Rocky Graziano. He know how to grab something from Emmanuel Stewart. He know how to grab something from James Morton, grab something from Angelo Dundee. That's something that Derek James don't know how to do or don't want to do. That's how Sugar Hill was able to beat Tyson, to be able to beat Dante Wilder. He took a page from all the big guys. Tony Tubbs, Cam Witherspoon, my fighter, Greg Page, all the big fighters. Lean on that big right hand. Then he can't get it off. That's why I think Crawford has the age, because both match study the old time trainer. He take a page from everybody's book that had Junior Waterway and Buddy LaRosa, who had Aaron Pryor and as well as the late Panama Lewis. So that's what tells me that give Bud Crawford the edge. The edge. Now, if it's fair play, I think Bud's going to get it. If Al's friends on Wall Street get involved, they might take away from Bud to get the second fight. It's more politics. I like boxing better when guys downtown ran, because everything, it may not look on up and up, but it's on the up and up. Now it's more political. If the fighting game today is more Wall Street than it was coming from the hood, or coming from the city, or coming from the trailer park. It's everything is different. But I think Crawford have more edge because Bomac knows his stuff. He studied the old guys. He's a Manuel Stewart and a Ray Arcel guy. We talk all the time. He said, man, I like how Ray Arcel. A lot of guys today, young fighters, they don't even know who Ray Arcel was. He took a page from Jack Blackburn and beat Ray Leonard the first time, 1980, June the 3rd, with Roberto Duran. So you go back, you only go to your team, and what my late mentor, Marlon Lancer, used to say, it's never personal, it's always business. So in my opinion, that's what gives Bud the edge, because Bomac studied the old legendary trainers and the old legendary guys around the gym. He take a page, and that's something that I never heard of. That's something I never heard of Derek James doing. Derek James thinks that he's one of the greatest trainers ever lived, and he's not. He just got a decent fighter that came at the right time. Not hating on him, he's not a great fighter, but he's a decent fighter. When you can't knock out a lightweight, it's hard to say, but I think if it's on the up and up, Bruce, I think Bud Crawford gonna put it out.
Decision or knockout?
I just don't. I think with his condition, I think one of the doctors will stop the fight. In my opinion, my street connection down there in Dallas, he didn't have the best surgeons that Ray Leonard had. Why? Because Ray was a golden boy. Ray brought more to the table than Earl Spence. Not hating on him. I just don't think he had the best medical team on his eyes and that car wreck. Wow. And knowing Larry had it, that fight never would have happened in New Jersey. Larry's very cautious with sight. So Larry was around when we had a guy that you may remember, Bruce, or you just remember, out of Philadelphia, that fought with one eye, just as Joe had it. And as Benny Briscoe got old, Benny's eyes got bad. So I see Earl I see Cam redemption get the chat right now, and I see Clipper Massey stopping the fight. That's what I see.
Okay, bro.
In my humble opinion, at my 55 years of experience, I see Clipper Massey paying the pot. I see him going up in the corner and looking around and saying no more. Because from my connection, as the one said, I just don't think he had the right team compared to Ray Leonard and compared to my fighter, the Bay County Bumpers. I just don't see the team that he had. Because
Bud Crawford's trainer's in really good shape. You can see how you could learn a lot from Bud's trainer.
Bud
Bomac's in really good shape. He looks like he could run a 4.640.
Mad Chad.
There's no question that Bomac is an old timer. He hung around them old timers in the gym. When I met Bomac, he used to come in the gym in Philadelphia. We had an old trainer in Philadelphia that you might have heard of, that he was Timmy's trainer, Slim Robinson. He studied all Slim tapes and the late great Sam Solomon, who had Ernie Terrell, who had Nephew Saad Muhammad, had Jesse Hart father, Cyclone Hart, he had Benny Briscoe. So when you study those guys' technique and put it into your fighter's arsenal, you can lose. And not bashing Derek James, but I just don't think that Derek James have what Bomac have to get his fighter over the hump. I just don't think he has. Nice guy, good man, good family man, but I just don't think he did his homework. See, when you do your homework, you got to study the whole opposite side of the camp. You got to study the whole camp because the fight is only good as the team. I hate that Top Rank is not doing this fight. I hate that Don King is not doing this fight. The guys that are doing this fight, I never heard of. Have you ever heard of these guys, Bruce?
No.
Al Heyman is involved, but he's not doing the fight. Some of Sam Watson, rich friends out of Memphis, Tennessee, because Sam Watson is from Memphis. So I mean, the promotion is not extravagant. If it would have been Ann McKing, but those guys that did so many major world title fights, that this fight should have been extravagant. When you don't have the stars taking off work to go to the fight, it's not good. But Crawford got, in my opinion, he got the edge. Like you guys say, he's very strong, and not say he's cautious. He knows how to pick the shot like the old timer. That's what Bomac teaches. Don't rush. Wait. If you listen and time chase, the time gonna come. You gonna walk in that. That's why I said when they robbed Sean Porter, I thought Sean Porter had Earl Spence number. But when you got a guy that's playing Don King that got both fighters, you know he picked what fight he thought was that. So that's my opinion on that fight in a couple weeks.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Hey, let me shout out the people that came in here, man, because I didn't want to interrupt you, Uncle Leon. You were on a roll there, brother. I mean, that's inside stuff. That's information where you're naming names, you're naming dates, bro.
Shout out to Leon. Shout out.
Leon is the boxing mind out there, bro. And Coco the Bulldog, man, thank you for coming in here. My buddy Ack Reacher, the Jab Jamboree. Ack Reacher, New York City, man. Maybe someday you'll be lucky enough to meet up with Leon Muhammed, who's hanging around New York City these days, man. Nelly Content, shout out to you, man. PGH Big Dog, shout out to you, man. My brother Picasso's in here. Kevin Knight. Hey guys, I appreciate you guys coming in here, man. I'm lucky enough to have my man Leon Muhammed, who just got out of the hospital with a stroke. Bro, Leon, hasn't affected your speech. Your mind is sharp as a tack, brother. What do you think of this?
Sharp as ever, Bruce. Leon's as sharp as ever. I've never heard him more sharp. I mean, he's like a Rain Man of numbers and living the game of boxing, the greatest sport on the earth. Leon Muhammad has lived it. And shout out to your recovery and how you're coming back from your illness. Shout out to Brucegas. Shout out.
I appreciate it. But one thing I want y'all to remember, Crawford, eat and sleep again. He don't drink, he don't smoke, he stay home with his children and his wife. He don't hang in nightclubs, popping champagne bottles. I ain't got that. That's what other things want to do. That's what he do. That's why I said that he can't beat Crawford. And that's why I said that Tank can't beat Devin Haney. Because them guys' lifestyle. See, in the old days, Bruce, you remember, and you definitely remember, when ABC, CBS, and NBC, when they all had the contract called the morality contract. You had to live up to the contract. You had to be a gentleman in the ring and a gentleman outside the ring. Now these networks don't care. All the networks care about the body putting butts in their feet. They don't have the dignity like when my dear late friend Howard Cosell was around, Dr. Freddie Bajeka was around, Mark Sherman over at CBS, Bob Gillen was over at ABC under Howard Cosell, my dear friend, late Howard Cosell. Those were the stars of the game. Those are guys that, with the trainers that made fighters men. See, when you got a lot of guys today is with the fighters for the payday. And that's why I love my friend and my cousin Johnny, Mark Bremer, because Mark was a loyal soldier. I didn't like how it went down with Mark, but it is what it is. But when you loyal to a guy, he's not loyal to you. That's what aggravates me with these guys today. Let me tell you something about that situation that you guys already know. We all love Buddy McGirt. Sometimes you can't listen to the fight, because Buddy was a fighter. And Al Sergio was my guy. Buddy's managing trainer. When Al said it was over, it was over. He didn't put in argument. When you let the fighter dictate to you what you're going to do and what you can do, that's when there's a problem. That's why Buddy still breathing. He listens to the fighter. And I love Buddy McGirt. Buddy's my guy. But what Mark Bremer did, he didn't listen to the fighter, Dante Wilder. He stopped the fight. Because he knew what his dear friend Buddy just went through. So we have to be mindful. And that's what brings to mind to me that on this fight with Crawford, I see Dr. Triple stopping the fight. Because he's an eye specialist. In his regular practice, he's a medical doctor and he's an eye specialist. That's why I said before that I think Dr. Flip Masters, who's the chief physician for the Nevada Commission, that's why I see him stopping the fight.
Okay. Now let me go back to another fight. I think it's a bullshit fight. What the hell's Tyson Fury doing going to Saudi
Bruce,
Arabia?
can I tell you who wins in Bud and Arrow? Can I tell you real quick who I think wins?
For the Bud Crawford and the Errol Spence fight?
Yeah, I think Arrow beats. I think Arrow beats up Bud. I think he's gonna control the tempo and pace. He's gonna break him down with his output. He's one of the most brutal body punches I see with that southpaw stance. I mean, he's a Texan, Jamaican, New Yorkan. He's a cowboy. He kisses rappers. He crashes his car. He's fucking hanging out with his girl going to. I mean, this dude's smoking cigars, but when the bell rings, he's like a Michael Vick Pitbull. He's like a Mexican dude. He's like a Mexican. He's like a Texican. He's a Texican. This dude's a fucking brutal fighter. And I think Bud Crawford is biting off more than he can chew. This is what Errol's wanted all along, and the time is coming. And I just see Errol putting a complete beatdown on Bud Crawford. Bud's going to be very negative. He's going to be on the back foot. And eventually it'll be a unanimous decision or a stoppage. But this is a one-decided beatdown by Errol Spence. Errol can take this dude's punch. Errol's got a fucking granite chin. He'll get stumbled. He'll get bumbled. But this dude's coming in, and Errol, easy win by Errol.
Okay.
Okay, let me say this, Bruce. Let me counter that.
Absolutely.
First of all, I've been in this game as long as some people been alive. And let me tell you something. They said the same thing when we went in the room in the jungle in 1974. Ali couldn't win. They said the same thing when we went in the Tournament of Manila. We said he couldn't win. When we went into Las Vegas with Michael Spence, they said he's too small.
Bud Crawford's a favorite, though. Bud's a favorite.
So to know about this game, you got to be in the game, have been in them ropes. I don't care if guys smoke cigars, but the guy also drink champagne and put that candy up his nose. That I know for a fact, because I was in the streets.
So you know Bud Crawford's going to beat Errol. So you know Bud's going to beat Errol.
All about this guy. So when you got a guy, all the greats and all this, you tell you, Bob doesn't say it. Don doesn't say it. With the late Butch Lewis, the late LaDuva, then had all the great fighters I've been with, Ray Ross and all them guys compared to guys that don't live right. Everybody estimates them, but they always won. They always find a way to win. This guy can't beat Terence Crawford. He don't have the mindset.
So you're telling everybody at Brucegas, bet what you have to do on Bud Crawford and take it to the bank.
Hear me out. How can you be like a Mexican and you from Dallas, Texas? Come on, man. Come on, man. And he don't have that stuff. He know Ray Aldana. He know Yaki Lopez. He know Alberto Davila. Everything. He know Julio Cesar Chavez. The guy's just an ordinary gym fighter. I don't know why your man put so much praise on Earl Smith. What have he done to be great? He could even knock out a lightweight.
Check out the hospital bills that this dude's racked up. From the fighters he fought, check up the hospital bill that he put these fighters that he's fought in the hospital.
All right. Wow. What has this guy get in the game to make him so special?
Mad Chad, what's so special about Errol Spence? I mean, what is?
I don't know his story. His father-son connection. You know what I mean? He fought for the Olympic team there. You know, he gave his all. He was there. And then, you know, he kept going. Then he finds his trainer and he's fighting. Then he fights this Cal Brook fight, Bruce. That was a big fight for me because you get to see Inouye. You know, Inouye is dealing with Fulton. Fulton's going all across the board.
All that is good, but he didn't bring the goal home. The bottom line is winning it all. That's the bottom line. He ain't no Ray Leonard. Tommy was great. But
I'm not saying he's Ray Leonard, but I'm saying Bud Crawford ain't no Ray Leonard, Mr. Muhammad.
You're talking how great this guy is. But the guy
no, I'm not talking how great he is. I just think he's a bigger man, and I think he deals with a fucking old Bud Crawford. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, and I respect yours, but I think that this is definitely not a one-sided fight. And I feel like Errol's going to be the one-sided fight, but Errol's going to beat the shit out of Bud.
Let me tell you something, brother, that you don't know. Trust me on this.
I don't know nothing.
You got to listen. The power of the beat. If Earl knock him down twice in the 12th, he's not going to get it. Because people hate him and they hate our heat. Trust me, I know the politics of it. You look at the standpoint, but you don't know the politics of it. He can knock Bud down twice in the 12th and he won't get it. Because they despise him and his team. The power of the beat is not going to. The people downtown in Vegas and New York ain't going to let him win it, bro.
If it goes to a close card, it's going Errol's way. If this is 7-5 Bud, this is 7-5 Errol.
Bro, yeah. You know, you're listening to somebody who knows what's going on behind the scenes, man. That's why I can't deny Leon, bro. Leon knows what's going on, like you said, in New York and Vegas.
See,
boxing's a dirty fucking game.
See, let me tell you something. The fight game is worse than the dope business, and I've been in both games. You can say all you want about Earl Spence. If the power of the beat don't want you to have it, you won't get it.
Bottom line right there, bro.
He can knock him down twice in the 12th. I'm telling you. They're sick of him sick of Tank, and they're
Leon, can I ask you a question? How much time does Bud Crawford spend with Jerry Jones, the alien dude with all the billions of dollars in Texas? You know, Errol Spence is spending time there with his family. You know, Errol's once he's get focused. I mean, yes, he lives a reckless lifestyle, but he's got way bigger, more media pull than Nebraska Bud Crawford. I mean, come on.
The gun of Alabama. He sound like George Wallace. This guy's fucking. You sound like the former governor of Alabama, George Wallace. Jerry Jones a fucking idiot. That's why he don't come to New York.
He got a lot of money. He got a lot of fun tickets, Leon.
I'm just telling you, bro, what I think and what I know. I know all the players, all the powers to be. You going off his skill. Skill don't mean nothing if you ain't got people with you that's fully quick. That don't mean nothing. First of all, he didn't go home like he should have when he won the title. When he won the title, he came straight to fight New York in the Barclays Center. He ain't that good. If you don't feel like in the Mecca, Madison Square Garden, you ain't getting nothing. All the guys that they fought in the Mecca. He fought in a new place owned by a Russian in Brooklyn called the Barclays Center. When it took you 7 rounds to knock out a has-been fighter that came over a 3-year layoff, come on, man. How great can this guy be? It is what it is, man. And
I don't know. I think when you're looking at the trainers in the world, this Derek James is one of the best stables. He's like the Bob Baffert. This Derek James is one of the best stables in boxing. I mean, when this guy pulls his fighters to the ring, there's no more fighters prepared than a Derek James fighter. I mean, let's pull up the resumes and these fighters that this dude has produced. This dude's a little fucking gangster. He's like a Mike Tyson with a brain. You know what I mean? Mike Tyson called Tank Davis Aaron Pryor. I'm like, wow, Mike Tyson's on some bad marijuana. But I'm just saying, hey, let's give a big shout out to
we all know
Leon Muhammed. Shout out to
we
Leon.
all know, fuck Tank Davis. I ain't got no respect for no man that beat up women. I ain't got no respect for no nigga that beat up women. Fuck Tank Davis, all of them. I'm a real gangster from the corner. I ain't got no respect for no nigga that beat up women. Y'all can love that guy all you want. Fuck out of here. Who have respect for a fighter that beat up women? That's crazy. Come on, man. You gotta be a complete fighter, like Ray Robinson, like Smoking Joe, like Ali. You gotta be complete in your whole life. You can't just be a great fighter in women, going around beating up women in the ring. Come on, man.
I don't know if did he beat up any woman. I never saw Tank beat up a woman.
That's what Tank went to jail for.
I thought he crashed into her, all drunk. He was in a blackout drunk. He didn't know where he was.
He had 2 cases, bro. I got the newspaper. I got the article right in front of me. I can read it to you.
I don't think he ever let his hands go on a woman. I don't think he ever let those hands go on a woman. We'd see some lady being killed. I mean, if Tank unleashed those hands on a lady, she's going night-night.
I gotta go. I can't deal with this fucking guy.
Hey, Leon, thank you for coming by, bro. I mean, peace out, man.
I'm sorry. I like Tank. He had shit on his toothbrush. He went right into the ring and fucking won. I'm a Tank fan. Hey, fuck it. I don't think he's Aaron Pryor, but I think he's a good fighter.
I got 2 screens on in front of me now. One of them is showing Errol Spence and Ugas. They're showing putting Errol Spence's false teeth in, and they're showing a bunch of. They really trying to promo this fight. But bro, Leon is right about a lot of things, man. I mean, he knows that boxing history, and he knows that the powers that be that he knows. They don't want to see Errol Spence as the undisputed welterweight champion of the world for some reason. And that was.
I think he's wrong, Bruce. I think, yes, I don't know his resources, but sometimes, like you get resources from all of the North, whatever. You get resources from, the Iraq's got weapons of mass destruction. Sometimes your sources are wrong, because I see this as a younger fighter. I mean, Bud Crawford's been a free agent. He just fought with BLK Prime. I mean, he's got a lawsuit with Bob Arum. He's a fucking renegade. And, you could say one thing about fucking Errol. He's one loyal dude to the fucking PBC. And you're telling me, so if this fight goes to the cards, they're going to rob it? Like, if it's a close fight? This is going Errol's way, bro. You're looking at a Errol Spence, bro.
Well,
Who's got more belts?
we heard Leon's opinion, and
Right. And I respect it. I respect it because I'm mostly wrong.
All we can see is what happens in another week or so.
I'm not really wrong.
This is boxing, and you can say Leon's full of shit if he is. If it comes to that close decision and they give it to Bud Crawford, you're going to say, hey, this guy knows some shit that I don't know.
Absolutely, Bruce. If this is a close fight that goes to the cards and they give it to Bud, I will fucking Leon. You are the motherfucking man, bro.
I've heard Leon's takes on a lot of fights, including the fight that we had, the big controversial Lomachenko Devin Haney fight. He told me who was going to win the fight, and he was fucking right, bro. He has inside information. Boxing's not on the up and up.
He's sharp as hell, man. Shout out to Leon for recovering. He's tough as fucking hell.
Well,
this dude is a fighter.
I was going to tell you that to turn it down a notch, bro. De-escalate the situation. You don't want to get Leon's blood pressure up.
No, I'm just saying though, man. He's a fighter right out of the womb. He ain't going down like this dude's tough as nails, and he ain't. You don't know that this man suffered a stroke or like he's tough as nails, and he's 80 years old. Shout out to Leon Muhammed, Bruce. Honestly, I didn't raise my voice. I didn't bring up Hagler. Honestly, that was
passionate as they come.
And he's got Bud Crawford. I think he's got Bud. I'm an aerosexual. You know what I mean? I'm an aero fanboy. I fucking love his Mexican style. I love that front foot, working the body, taking one to give one. I think Errol beats him. I think he's a bigger man, and I think Errol's been waiting a while for this fight. And I think Mr. Muhammad had Bud. I mean, hey, I wasn't disrespectful. Didn't talk about no one's mom or.
Shout out to Almond Sweatpants out there. I think I was on your site, my sister. Either I was on your site or I saw you. See, I can't remember shit, but I do remember the name Almond Sweatpants.
Can't forget that.
I'm wondering where I saw you. Let me go.
So is this Andy Cruz going to win? This Cuban Olympian?
We'll see. Some people are telling me that he's not a 10-round fighter.
I don't think he is at all.
That he's got limitations. He's already peaked out, so to speak. But
I think he's very Americanized.
Jermaine Franklin's back on the winning track.
Well, he signed the Declaration of Independence, his second great-granddad, Jermaine Franklin. Benjamin Franklin's second cousin.
Did you watch any of the fights that were on earlier today? Remember that heavyweight they call him Drago, or his name Robinson? You know what I'm talking about?
No clue.
Yeah, he's like 6'7", looks just like Drago, Ivan Drago, except he's got tattoos. We've seen him a bunch of times. He's been on a lot of undercards.
I think I've seen him, but I don't remember him. He didn't stand up.
He got beat today. It was real entertaining.
Yeah, he deserved to get beat because he's a big fucking goofball.
He kind of is. Most heavyweights are.
Yeah, but you could see that this dude wasn't gonna fucking battle. He wasn't upper echelon.
No. None of them are anymore, man. Not in the heavyweight division. Jermaine Franklin, a B-class fighter, is still going to be considered for a title shot after this victory. That's how barren the heavyweight division is of talent.
But AJ Chisora White's going to be fun.
You think so, man? I'm not looking forward to that.
Is it Chisora White? Ain't he fighting both of them on the same night?
Oh, no. It's just fighting. No, just White.
But it should be fun if it was Chisora White.
But they are having tag team boxing now. The Misfits boxing, the stuff that Hasim Rockman Jr. was talking about. They're going to have tag team boxing. It's going to be on, I think, next weekend. So if you're hurt and you can make it to your corner, you can tag your partner. You can come in. Isn't that going to be weird?
Well, we're living in a fucking bizarre world.
I wanted to ask Leon about the Tyson Fury and fucking what's the
Oh,
dude's name? I can't even think of it anymore. You know, whenever I get on here, for some reason, my mind I can't think of names.
Naganayo.
Yep, Nagano.
Nagano. Fuck.
But but
Nagano.
but, but anyway,
Mm.
what's up with that fight? He can't fight Usyk now. That everybody's, you know. In fact,
Oh,
I was listening to my buddy Joseph today, and he was putting the blame on Usyk for turning the fight
oh yeah,
down.
it's all Usyk's fault.
Well, I just that's the only fight that makes any sense in the heavyweight division. Clear
And
up
you
the
can see the whole social media back and forth. Fury is definitely scared to death of fighting. Probably the best athlete on the planet right now. Honestly,
I
like
have no idea why they're not making that fight
for
happen.
for like squatting, Bruce. Like you're an athletic dude, you know. Back in the day, you know about benching, squatting, and all those fucking shit. Like
Oh yeah,
Usyk could arguably the best world class athlete in all sports. Like for if you did the Bruce Jenner shit, you know what I mean? Like Bruce Jenner won all that shit. Like this Usyk is a world class athlete. His hand-eye coordination. He does tricks with coins and shit before this shit. Like he's all hand-eye coordination with utmost cardiovascular. Like very he's like Lomachenko times 4. Like he's like Lomachenko with a heart. Like he ain't coasted in the 12th round. If it's 12th round, Usyk is not coasting in the 12th round. He's going. He's letting the hands go, and he's going to let everybody know he's the alpha dog. And I feel this Du Bois is going to get his head boxed off, and I think Usyk might stop him. I really feel that because Usyk is so much cat twitch,
well,
even though he's an older gentleman.
I'm looking at it like I'm standing back and I'm looking at all Usyk's been through in the past couple of years. His age, he's got what is Usyk? 35, 33? He's got a dozen years or so on Dubois. And when does the experience and the fluidity become stumbling and lousy footwork? You know, that's not the last thing to go on a fighter. That's one of the first things to go. Is the boxing ability.
But
So
is the 35 today, Bruce, the 35 and 80?
I don't know, but that's what
Like
makes it.
Beterbiev, how old's Beterbiev? I mean, Anusyk's that same cloth, like very religious, very family orientated. He's not at the
But there is
nightclubs.
one time where you do hit the wall,
There is, Bruce, but I feel like the today's athletes with these, Russian chemists behind this, his corner, they're like creating the Victor Conte type snack type fighter,
I
and
think
Usyk has that going on, and I feel
I,
just that like the 35 is the 29 and 80. I just feel like fighters, especially with he hasn't had that many wars. Like Usyk hasn't had wars. Like even though he's had that long amateur career, but he's haven't been in wars. Like
that's the whole thing with boxers today.
where on the tires,
They
Bruce? Where on the tires? I mean, he's a young 35. Usyk is a very young man at 35. I could only wish to be 35.
I agree 100%. But in the heavyweight division and at the degree of these fighters, anything could happen. And remember when Dubois came up as a rookie? He was knocking everybody out. He was the next greatest thing, man. He was going to fight Deontay Wilder. He was going to beat Anthony Joshua. He was like triple D, man. He was the fucking boogeyman. And then all of a sudden, he got fucking knocked on his ass. Joe Joyce fucking shattered the dreams. But he came back. They love him. My point is, like Leon said, he's got the fucking brass behind him. They want him to win. See, this fight could be the end of that crazy WBA regular heavyweight championship belt. This could be the fucking end of that nonsense. This is the Reggie champ going for the fucking the big title.
Yeah, and Usyk will just get that belt too, and he wants Fury, and Fury will still duck him going into.
If boxing's on the up and up, that's what should happen. But the way boxing's run, I'm looking at it so I don't miss the fucking corruption.
Did
So I
you
don't.
did you see Dubois' last fight? Like
Oh, he
his
got knocked
basically was
out.
wearing him in
Yeah, this guy Laranara, whatever his fucking name was. He knocked
Linares.
him 3 times.
Linare
As soon as he got hit once, the referee jumped right in there and stopped the
on
fucking
the
fight.
top of his fucking head. He got hit on the top of the head and he went down like
I,
three
I
times.
watched it. I watched it, and that once again just kind of reinforces what I'm saying. They love Daniel Dubois. They're bending
Right,
over
but
backwards.
still though, do you think Usyk is anywheres at that level of the dude that
Bro,
was fighting him?
bro,
Like it's just a whole different. Like
anything
it's
can
Barry
happen.
Bonds against fucking a high school player. That's what Usyk against that Linares dude is.
It happened before, and they're fighting in Poland. What kind of an athletic commission do you think
That
they have?
is that's Ukrainians' fucking home base. Like there's 100,000 Ukrainians that fled to Poland. Like this is
So
Usyk. He can't fight. He can't. He's a home crowd, Bruce. This is his hometown fight. Like he hasn't had one. It's a mandatory, and he's fighting for you. Like it's a 50,000 seater open air arena. It's sold out, and it's going to be full of Ukrainians that have left Ukraine to Poland. Like there's over like maybe 100,000 Ukrainians that have fled Ukraine in the war, and this is Usyk's home fight. This is a home cooking fight. If it's close, it's going Usyk. This is home cooking. He's got the judges. He's got everybody.
I think Andy Cruz is coming up now. I see David Diamante.
I think Andy Cruz could have himself a handful here. Like I say, I don't believe in this guy as a pro. I think he's right there for the picking. Because he fought in Mexico, prelude to that, and he looked very sloppy. And amateurs and pros are two different ball games.
It's unfolding right before our eyes. Let's see who this character is, man. What do they call him? El Barrios or something like that. Juan Carlos Burgos. Last bout December 10th, lost to Keyshawn Davis, unanimous decision. So he's a professional loser. And now he's going to take on another Olympian, and we'll see how he does. And we'll actually see if Andy Price. But once again, I got two screens in front of me, another one and really in front of me. They're overlapping it. It's the Showtime card just started, and they're really insulting the hardcore boxing fan. You want us to pay you to put this boxing on when you're fucking putting two fights on at the same time? You people are out of your mind, really. And then you've got these clowns doing fucking shows saying, "Oh, make sure you buy this fight. Tell all your friends. If you can't afford it, have a party." Yeah, I want fucking 10 people at my house at midnight on a fucking Saturday night waiting for a fight to come on. Come on, man. These guys made their big purses back in the day. How did these guys make right now? $1 million is like, wow, he's making $1 million. That's crazy. 30 years ago, 40 years ago, $1 million purses were the norm. And they still didn't have these ridiculous pay-per-views. I don't think this is Andy Cruz coming down at ringside. It could be, man. I don't know. Oh, Matt Chad jumped off. Well. We'll see if he comes back in. He was on his phone all day, so we don't know if his phone died on him. But let me put the music back on so I can have something in the background to listen to. See what's going on one of these screens, because we got two fights happening at the same time, two cards happening at the same time. Why they do this, Remy? I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. David Diamante is introducing the Andy Cruz fight. Yeah, Andy Cruz is wow. Let's see what's up with Andy Cruz over here. See if I can hear it. And then I gotta find my tunes again too. Come on, guys, the break's not over. Back to work. I wanted to take it off when Leon was here. There we go. No break, guys. Back to work. Back to work. There we go. Andy Cruz is already in an international lightweight championship fight. This Juan Carlos Burgos is 35, 7 defeats, 21 knockouts. We'll see how long this initial fight. How many times has Andy Cruz fought? This is his pro debut. I was gonna say I've never seen him fight before. So this is house money right here. This will probably be a. We'll see if Andy Cruz is going to knock him out fast. And let's see how many fights are we going to have on the Showtime card. You know, they're talking about Brian Custer's talking about the moving the main event to the Spence and Crawford undercard. Andy Cruz making his pro debut. They're in center ring. So we'll see how that goes. But you know, boxing, I like it when there's one fight on. I can pay attention to one. Over here, I have to watch. I have to keep my right eye on Showtime, my left eye on the Zone, and always on the chat too. Andy Cruz looks real seasoned. Much more upper body development than Burgos. Burgos absolutely more professional experience. And we'll see how Andy Cruz does here in his pro debut. Burgos threw the first jab of the fight. So we have Andy Cruz right now. He's on his back foot. He's dancing around. Looks like he's trying to figure out. Now he's shooting out that jab, going downstairs to the body. Very, very fast on his feet, keeping that guard up high. Our team, Havalian. I don't even want to start even thinking about pronouncing his name. We're just going to stick with his first name. Derek, salute, my man. Thank you for coming by. Watching some boxing here. We're waiting for the. We're watching the professional debut of Andy Cruz. He's in the first round. Andy is really keeping that high guard. He's very, very elusive. He just slipped. Went down, back on his feet again. Nothing but a slip. Okay, my screen just froze on me. Some typical. No, it's back good again. I hate when you got to do that, Derek. That's really one of my pet peeves, man. I like to pay. Well, let me get that banner down. Take that down. I'm gonna have to find another channel if this fight's going to continually freezing up on me. On this one, it was great during the undercard. I didn't have any problems at all. But right now, not so good. Let me try another site. See how it's coming in here. That one says no. Let me try this Sports Street. Let's see how this one's coming in. This looks like the same one as the one that I'm on. It is, so let me get off. Stay on that one. Shut the one down that froze. Get this one on again. Put it on full screen, and once again, here we go, man. Took me back a few seconds, so I regressed a bit, but we're still in the first round with about 10 seconds to go. It's the first professional round of Leo Cruz. He's got that in the bank. Okay, man. Hey, Clarence, bro, how you doing, man? Long time no sees. We got boxing galore tonight. Diego Sanchez fight. Skywalker Boxing is at that Las Vegas card, at the Showtime card. And he was looking forward to the Nito Nonair fight. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix my picture on the screen here. I got a really bad picture coming in. Let me find another site. Try this one here. No, that one came in, but it's a MMA fighting, which is on tonight too. Watching DAZN and Showtime. That's just what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I don't have TV here, so I stream them. I'm streaming them both. Nope. See, that's the fight that's. I want to go back on DAZN, and I got two streams on Showtime here. I will straighten that out. Okay, back on DAZN. Watching the pro debut of Leo Cruz. Andy Cruz. I said Leo, right? Let's see how Cruz adjusts to the pro. So far, it looks like a amateur style. He's throwing a lot of 1-2s, coming back with the high guard. This is the pros. I want to see some hurting. This is the hurting business. And the Showtime card. Tony Weeks refereeing on the Showtime undercard. Yeah, Tony Weeks, man. I don't see how he's still fighting on big broadcasts like this, man. Dude, after that stoppage with Rowley and Barrios, whatever his name was, the old guy who was winning the fight. I've got to find a better channel for the Showtime fight. Picasso, my brother, shout out to you, man. I've got to find a. This might up here right now. I've got to take it off because it is. Can't use that one anymore. Sport Shine. Let's try this one. I don't know if this one. I think I tried this one already. Get rid of that one. What's this one called? I don't know what it's called. CRH Soccer. No, that's good. It's called CRH Soccer, and it's soccer. So boxing stream. Let's check this one. This one is called. No, this is the Showtime card. Man, these streams. I'm trying to get the zone card, and they're coming at me with the wrong card here. And this is the Franklin. It says the Franklin card, so I'll accept that one. Let's see if this is good. Here we go. That's all, man. Hey, don't get excited. Calm right down. There we go. We're in the third round. I missed a minute and a half of the I'm just between the second and third round, but we're back again. I've got a Spanish transmission of the zone over here. Now I'm surprised Cruz didn't come out there and just end this quick, make a real impressive pro debut. He does have amazingly accurate hands, though. You got the Royals and the Santiago Sanchez fight on one screen, and the Andy Cruz and the Burgos fight on the other screen. What was that, Picasso? Everyone in here, I love fighting. The symbol I can't recognize it. I think I have to go on YouTube to see that. Which I will absolutely do. On the symbols, the emojis. See, you can't really see those on StreamYard. What did whatchamacallit say something bad? You timed him out there, Clarence. It's just a hand. Yeah, I don't think he said anything bad. We don't want to time him out for a lifetime. If you want to give him a 3-minute sit down if you don't agree with him, but let's not hype too many people. Until we can really understand if they're trolls or not. But we'll give him a little more rope if he wants to either hang himself or talk boxing, whatever, man. But all we ask is to be respectful, mostly of yourself, because it reflects on you. You Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard. I'm really, these fights right here, I could really care less about them. We know Andy Cruz isn't going to be fed uh, uh, a losing fight on his first fight. And I don't know really who these other guys are on this opening event on the Showtime card. A showcase fight, I'm sure. But the fights I want to see the Frank Martin fight. I want to see Postal, Elvis Costello. That was a band from back in my day. Elvis Rodriguez. We'll see how those fights are. And kick back over here on a Saturday night. I appreciate anybody that's hanging in here with me. But this is the anticipation. A lot of undercards going on right now. If anything out of the ordinary happens, I will definitely let you know, man. I mean, the Tyson Fury fighting Francis Ngannou. That's a bullshit fight. I don't know why that they're paying him so much money to do this. That's why he's doing it. It's obviously it's a money fight. People on the in pay-per-view want this fight. And a lot of people say, "Oh, Ali did it. Ali fought that wrestler and made all this money." And but you don't understand, man. Ali fought 3 times that year, 1976, before he fought that wrestler Antonio Inoki, which is right around this time of year, a month after the fight. And the fight, Ali ended up with blood clots on his leg. Hey, Major Key, what's up, brother? He ended up with blood clots on his legs, and a month later he fights Ken Norton. So Ali fights in 5 combat fights in 1976. So you can't compare Tyson Fury taking a fucking fight against an MMA fighter like Ali taking an exhibition. And not only did Ali fight the Antonio Inoki, but if any of you cats were around watching Saturday afternoon wrestling back then, Ali fought twice on Saturday afternoon wrestling. That's real. That's the fake wrestling. And I mean, he put on the shows against a couple of old jobbers, and when he went and had to fight Inoki, he thought it was going to be like wrestling. These guys, when are we going to practice? Antonio Inoki, he was pissed because Antonio Inoki was going around beating other disciplines in martial arts, showing how wrestlers were so great. And he was at a ceremony with Ali, and Ali, "You're not going to beat a boxer. You never beat me. You never beat me." And he told Ali, "I'll pay you $1 million if I don't beat you." And some Japanese businessmen got together and created this fight, and it attracted over 1 billion people saw this fight. 1.4 billion people, I believe, watched this fight live back in 1976. So yeah, Ali gets the push for doing an exhibition like that. Tyson Fury, defend against your number one contender. Fight Usyk. Fight Fury. Fight the. I didn't even want to see you fight Deontay Wilder again. Chad said that today, but instead of fighting this exhibition, it's 10 rounds, it's boxing rules. You're fighting a guy who's never been in a boxing match in his life. They're showing the crowd at the Showtime. Let's see if they show Skywalker there. That would be an awesome thing. They're showing celebrities sitting around ringside. Leo Santa Cruz. But back in the day when there was a fight on, the celebrities were paraded into the ring before the main event. They introduced them all. They all went around either separately or they all got in at the same time. But it was, much respect that you don't see today. You don't see that happening in boxing. You don't see the legends get introduced like they did back then. Especially New York City, where my man Leon comes from. Well, Cruz is pretty much coasting through his first win here. Not exciting stuff by any means. Getting back to the Showtime card, the third round, Rojas against Santiago Sanchez. Bring on the main events, man. The Bumgarner fight, hey, that's for the men that like to, the fans that like to watch women boxing. I'm not particularly a fan of women boxing. I'll watch it, but I really like to see men beat the shit out of each other. Ladies, I don't like to see them hurt each other. You know, just the way I was raised. Jamel Charlo, he's got the balls. He'll fight anybody that calls him out if he can do it. Jamel Charlo, I wish he would fight more, man. I don't know, man. When I saw him the other day, he looked like he had a good buzz on. He was just kicking back, man. He didn't look like he had it in him. He didn't have that dog as much as. Let's see. Jamel Charlo got hot. I don't think he loves boxing as much as his brother. Oh, guaranteed. His brother's fighting Canelo, man. Probably going to get beat up. Probably going to get knocked out. That's what the general consensus is. But just having the balls to go do it. I mean, he's making an unbelievable payday. He's hitting the lottery. And boxing, it's a crazy business. Somebody told me today that Joe Joyce turned down $1 million step-aside fee to fight to make sure he got his rematch with Zhilei Zhang, and Tyson Fury wanted to fight Zhilei Zhang, and Joe Joyce wouldn't take the step-aside fee. I mean, $1 million, hit the lottery just to step aside and take on the winner guaranteed. Nope, he wouldn't do it. It's crazy. I don't know what his financial advisors are doing, but jumping right back into the rematch after getting his face smashed in the first fight. I'd let him and Fury go at it first. I'd take that $1 million. $1 million that is, you don't have to pay off any camps. You don't have to pay off anybody. No percentages anywhere. $1 million for you for a step-aside fee. Nope. Joe Joyce doesn't want it. I think the same thing is going to happen in the rematch. So we'll see what happens, man. Should he have taken the step-aside money, waited, and gotten an even bigger payday with the winner? Hey, boxing goes on, right? Thank you, Picasso. I was told I have so I'm going to see my orthopedic on the 20th. I had an appointment last month. I had to cancel it, but because of travel problems, I got that all straightened out now, and I have the appointment on the 20th. And I had this diagnosed 20 years ago. I was going to get a total shoulder replacement, and I had second thoughts. I talked to people who had it done. They told me the majority told me they wouldn't have it done again. It turned out to be it was still in its pioneering stages, and now they have other things to do. Someone told me, because I have the classic no cartilage, bone on bone, chronic pain all the time. I mean, right now no pain because I'm sitting right here and it's just not making any kind. I just got it when I moved my elbow there, but aside from that, I can live with the discomfort to a point. But anyway, somebody told me they have different techniques now. They can put plates in there that absorb the direct bone-on-bone impact, and that right there, that would be the ideal thing. They couldn't do that before because they like in your knee. If your knee does that, they can inject a gel in there. But the knee being a stable joint, it only moves, like that. And the same with the hip. The hip is only, like up and down. The shoulder, this way, that way, this way. Very, very intricate. Very, a lot of movements in there, and they couldn't stabilize the compound to stay in there. So they put it in, and it would be gone, and the pain would come back again. So Cruz has gotten a low blow, gotten his first taste as a professional of a low blow. He had to take a few seconds off, get his composure. And we'll see how he handles it coming back from that low blow. Burgos once again going low, man. He's aiming those hooks, those shots to the body, those wide hooks, and if Cruz steps back, it's a low blow. Cruz very, very fast on his feet, trying to avoid the punches to the body, which is very, very hard to do. Not much like the head punches. But he's getting roughed up pretty nicely in this first fight. Let's welcome to the pro ranks. Showing Baumgartner's locker room. I guess they're going to show the Baumgartner fight next. She looks like she's all warmed up, loosened up, ready to go, getting pink gloves, pink boxing outfit. And that's from her hometown, I believe. I'm not sure where. I can't look up anything right now. I got two screens going, full fights going here, and I got one screen going on so I can see what's happening in the world of StreamYard over here, man. I'm on the Zone 2, the director. One of these days I'm going to get real cable TV. But until then, I'm a victim of circumstance. That was not going to come in. Let's see. Zone, yeah, this is one right now. Ad blocker, remove ad blocker. I can do that for you. See, the thing is, they tell you to remove ad blocker. And then once you do that, you can, as soon as the signal comes in, you can, oh no, see, can't remove ad blocker. Fuck this site. Get out of here, go to another one. The Zone English. There we go. Let's see if this is a legit one here. That's taking me to the Braves baseball channel, Fox Baseball. I'm in the middle of a fight here. Yeah, I have an amazing array of channels I can go on, but a lot of them are boxing channels. I'm gonna have to go on another site here. So this one's starting to piss me off. Yeah, this one's getting me pissed. I'm gonna have to move on here. Paying attention to the Showtime card. There's a good Andy Cruz. Picture coming in here, and he looks like he's back in the fight again. Going into some good body shots, using his speed, looking more like the fighter in charge here. I got to give Burgos credit. He's got Andy Cruz in the corner. He's unloading on him. Andy Cruz not staying in that corner. I think he should show a lot more show a little drama in that first fight. You wanna put him down. You want a stoppage. People that say, "Oh no, not another Shakur Stevens." Not another Devin Haney. We love knockouts. Mad Dog, shout out, brother. Peace. We want to see fighters go down. That's what sells. I mean, I love good classic boxing, but I want to see a boxer and a puncher. I would love to see Devin Haney and Tank Davis go at it. That would be a fantastic fight. Devin Haney and Shakur Stevens. I think Haney would beat him at, unless he catches him at 135 right now. Then it might be a different outcome. But the problem is these guys just don't fight each other. It's a different world than when I was a young boxing fan. We have to settle for this inactivity. We have to settle for exhibitions. So it is like, my brother Leon was on here tonight. The dude's just coming out of the hospital from a heart attack and a stroke. Damn. Sharp as ever, the mind is sharp as a tack. That's some cool jazz in the background there, man. The Bruce Harris Sextet. Yeah, that's live at Smalls going on tonight. Bruce Harris on the trumpet, Grant Stewart on the tenor sax, Jason Marshall on the baritone sax. You had Ashley on the piano, and Peter Washington on the bass, and Kenny Washington on the drums. That's cool background stuff. I hope they don't get offended, but shout out to the Bruce Harris Sextet. I think they're introducing them now. So let them have a breather, have a drink, have a smoke, whatever makes your boat float. One thing about a musician, man, sometimes they have to get that mind right to play. I mean, absolutely, man, absolutely. It might have changed today because things always run full circle. Back when I was listening to the jazz, drugs were a mainstay. It was sad to say. I mean, it was fucking crazy out there. But man, back in the late '70s, the cats I was running around with, man, Coke had just made its miraculous comeback, where all of a sudden it was available to the masses, and these cats just fucking loved it, man. These cats loved it, doing lines, going up on stage and playing. Oh, it brought many of them to destroyed many careers. Four cigars. Cubans or the hand rolled models. Cigars. Somebody gave me a couple of cigars, and this had to be like about 2 years ago. In fact, I still have the humidor they gave them to me, except I keep weeding it now. You do this hit, and I'll show it to you. Cruz has got Barrios on the ropes over here. The round is ended. I don't know, maybe I was expecting too much out of Cruz in the show debut. Water. Always have water around. Come on, See, with this background, it's weird. I have to, if I move things too close, too far, They just look at that. Oh, see, watch this magic trick. My hand is empty. Whew. I am empty. Wow. Crazy stuff with this new background thing. I don't know what's going on, bro. I got this from Blood Boxing, sent it to me. I think Fistiana made it. I got it maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago or something like that. Sent me two of them. One went to my friend Tim Witherspoon. And anyway, I've used this this is the only thing I drink water, and I use this every day. I've dropped it. It doesn't spill. It doesn't break. I haven't dented it. I'm sure it'd be a nice little weapon to use as a shillelagh over somebody's head if I ever needed to. But it's always there, and I drink a lot of water. And I hit that mofo. You know that, Picasso. Andy Cruz, a 10-round fight in his first fight. I'm going to do a blast of Green Dragon over here, man. I still haven't touched the main events that I wanted to see. I'll have to be quiet for 30 seconds, so forgive me. Let me call this number back. I think that was my buddy Leon calling me back. He's on my phone. I'm gonna get him on here instead. This is a better way to get him, so we can all hear the call.
The subscriber you have dialed is not in service. If you feel you've received this message in error, please.
Let's see, we'll call him right back. We'll see what Leon. He was on a little while ago, man. I hope he's not pissed off with Mad Chat. I know Mad Chat was a little rough around the edges, but I'll get him right back here. Three 313 516 915 4. Excuse me, yeah.
Hello?
What's up, brother?
Bruce, send me Timmy's number and the link for the video we just did.
Timmy's number and the link for the video. The video's still going on, my man.
Oh, y'all still on?
Yeah, just me and you right now. I'm watching the zone fight on one screen, and I'm watching the fucking the Showtime fight on the other screen.
Where's Showtime, in Vegas?
Showtime is in Vegas, yeah. And I think the other one, I think that the other one's in Detroit. I'm not exactly sure.
Oh, Detroit. Okay.
It's the debut of.
I need Timmy's number and Jay Marie, and we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to talk to Jay Marie too. I'll text you both of those numbers right now, and I'll text you a link for the. I'll text you a link for the show, bro. Thanks for calling me up, man.
Okay.
My man Leon Muhammed, great guy, a veteran of the ring, holds no ill will toward Mad Chad. Just realized that some people have an opinion on one thing. He's been around the game too long. And you know, he said it earlier. Meyer Lansky told him a long time ago. It ain't personal, it's business. It ain't never personal. And this is a man who is still in the game, still matchmaking today. So I'll make sure I send him the. He wants my brother Tim Witherspoon's number. He managed Tim Witherspoon. He was Tim's trainer when after Slim Jim Robinson's manager, I believe. They both worked together when Tim won his world title. And he's man, for a guy that just got out of the hospital with a stroke and a heart attack, he sounds like he's still going, man. 84 years old, still fucking insane. All right, man. Let me see. I wanted to get my my jazz back on here. Go to Small's Jazz Club. There's a live show right now. Let's see what they're doing. I believe they're. There we go, man. The Jason Marshall Quartet Jam Session. Absolutely worth listening to in the background here, man. Let me put this on my time saver up here. We got Jason Marshall on the baritone saxophone, Addison Free on the piano, Joe Lepore on the baritone sax, Russell Carter on the drums. Joe Lepore on the bass, I'm sorry. We got the Jason Marshall on the baritone sax. It's quite an instrument, quite a range on that instrument. Lyrics Truth, salute. How you doing, man? Oh, that's my house right there, bro. That's my house from the water. The White House. That's where I live. That's where I'm sitting right now, looking out the window. It's not light like that. It's dark. But we just had the debut of Andy Cruz, unanimous decision. 10 rounds in his debut. Usually, man, they chalk up those fighters that are starting off. They want to start their careers off with the KOs. We got the Showtime card that the first bout's over. We got the main event of Frank Martin that's coming up shortly. Yeah, that's my new thing I got. I just got this we're gonna have Victor Postal and Elvis Rodriguez. That's gonna be an interesting fight. And these fights would have been undercard fights back in the day on NBC, CBS, ABC. Andy Cruz has now got a record of 1-0. He wins a regional title for his first belt. Maybe he already figures he's a seasoned pro early in his career. Excuse me, I had to cough. I didn't want to do it on camera, make a mess out of myself. So I kill the microphone. And they're showing the highlights of the crew's victory on the zone. I think we're getting ready for the Elvis Rodriguez and Victor Postal fight on Showtime. I believe they're showing 3 fights on the card. You know, this is not Showtime pay-per-view, so it's not going to go till main event starting at 1 o'clock in the morning, which is very cool for me. So they're going to have 3 fights on here. Rodriguez, the house fighter, up and coming. I think got 1 defeat. And Victor Postal had a few. I think he got beat by Gary Russell his last outing. And Bud Crawford beat him. Rodriguez, I know he's got another defeat in there. But anyway, he's going to be in the co-main. And unfortunately, with these live events, a lot of downtime right when they should be fighting. The only fight on the main event, the Alicia Baumgartner fight. You know, hey, let's see what happens there. This is a rematch too, I believe. If you're into women's boxing, this is the fight to see. I prefer men's boxing. I'm a traditionalist in that sense. But it is what it is. When's it gonna happen? We saw these 2 girls kiss on today. I saw it on. I think it was Black and Brown had it on his show. Somebody showed the clip of it. Two girls coming nose to nose in the weigh-in, and they kissed each other. Man, nice lip lock. It was. It's boxing. It's what's happening to the traditionalists, to the lovely sport that I am carrying with me in these dessert years here. They're showing the undercard for the Spence Crawford fight, which they're really trying to sell that fight. $85, man. You know, I had to bring my dog to the vets yesterday. He got a rash on his neck. It cost me $155, man. And believe me, somebody with a man of my means, that's a lot, bro. I wonder constantly how I'm surviving on the small amount of money that I received, that I earned. But it ain't like the old days, man. You know, I was a hustler from day one, bro. And that's all gone now. And, it's amazing how my cost of living is relatively low, real low. You know, I don't drive around in a new car. I don't have a condo. I don't have a mortgage. My house is paid for. I'm fortunate. But it's all. If there's any little kink in the chain, it's like, wow, I got that buck and a half for the dog yesterday. But it was funny. It brings me back to the story, bro. The vet that I have, the guy's 84 years old, and I went in there and I've known this cat for years, man. Probably one of the oldest cats I know right now. And anyway, he asked me what I'm doing with myself, and I said, "Hey, Doc, I'm retired now, and I go on YouTube and I talk boxing, and I love it." And he said, "You talk boxing?" I said, "Oh yeah, man, that's my thing, man. I never got that personal with him before. I never discussed it." But he's like, "You remember that local guy, Rocky Marciano?" I said, "Oh yeah." He goes, "Oh man," he goes, My dad saw him at Brown Auditorium. He got that shit kicked out of him by this black guy, and they still raised his hand. And I said, that was Tiger Ted Lowry. He's like, really? I said, what? Anyway, I found the article today. I emailed it to him, to his office. But he was like telling me about, oh, the other guy, Marvin Hagler, what a fighter he is, and man, this and that. And I'm like, yeah. And his assistant, young kid, his name is Marco. He started talking about Ryan Garcia. And I'm like, yeah, man. Just 3 generations of boxing basically in there. And he says, yeah, Ryan just got beat, but he's a Ryan fan. Ryan probably got him to boxing. And I mentioned that Gervonta Tank Davis. He goes, oh man, is he tough? And, but Ryan's gonna come back. And anyway, man, I told him I do a Brucegas, boxing, jazz, and more. Excuse me. And they're like, cool. Anyway, when I'm leaving, I paid and everything else. I'm in my car with the dog, getting ready to pull out, and I see the kid come out the door. Oh. And I told him, I'm not Sir. Sir was my grandfather. My father made me, but not me. He said, hey, Bruce. I thought maybe I gave him too much money or something, and they gave him an extra 20 in the shuffle. I've done that many times. Maybe they didn't give him enough 20s. But anyway, bro, he comes. Oh, he's got his phone in his hand. He goes, what's your website again? What's your YouTube channel? He goes, I love YouTube. I told him, Bruce, go, because you got a sub. Because I'm gonna tell the doctor to sub too. I got home, I checked, I had 2 subs. And Marco, if you're out there, man, shout out to you, bro. If not, thank you for the sub. Thank you for kind of made my day. You kind of seeing people outside of YouTube to discuss boxing is very, very heartwarming to me. It lets me know that this sport is alive beyond YouTube. And talking about it, the old man, Rocky Marciano, and you, Ryan Garcia. It's good to keep it alive. They're showing Alicia Baumgartner. Wow, is she hot? She got a Hagler war hat on. Or is that the other? I don't even know which one is which. They're both gorgeous. Baumgartner's, she's got the almond eyes. Dressed in pink, getting ready to come out there. Oh, but they got the I'm sorry, Alicia. I'm gonna be watching the Victor Postal fight over here. The Iceman against Elvis. Elvis Rodriguez, 14-1-1 with 12 knockouts from Santo Domingo and the Dominican Republic. And the Croatian, the Ukrainian. Costello's got Fred. I'm going to say that too because Elvis Costello was one of the rockers that I listened to back in the 80s. And, Elvis Presley, Elvis Costello, Elvis Rodriguez. I dig Elvis's, and I'll probably call him Elvis Costello a few more times before the fight's over. But they're in the center ring. Postal looks very serious. Let's see if he's still got something in the gas tank. I mean, former super lightweight champion, country ravaged by war. Definitely a tough individual here. And here we are with round 1 on my live stream. See, just to watch this, I have to have cable, which is like last time when I canceled it, it was over $100 for basic cable. And then I have to have Showtime, another $10 a month. I mean, come on, dude, forget it. The internet wins. The internet is the thing out there. Anything you want to see. I don't even think half of these guys have girlfriends anymore. They just go to porn channels when they get money. The internet's a blessing and a curse. But I see a lot of these characters there on fucking YouTube all the time, never mentioning doing what I would do on a Saturday night. And Lord, what did I do? I got shot down more than I got turned down. But What a life. What a life. And it definitely didn't consist of this shit. This is retired stuff. This is the golden years. Mr. Pads, where are you, my brother? Hey, Roland, how you doing, my man? Salute to you. Peace to you, bro. That's my house, Roland. The white one. The guy with the gray house, he just died. He died around last October. The guy was that was his lobster boat. The boat that's up there. I used to buy lobsters off the guy right off my porch. I got so many lobsters, unbelievable. Let me get back to boxing here. Victor Postal, stand-up style, typical European. High guard, 1-2, coming forward, throwing off that lead foot. Elvis Rodriguez is still keeping the guard up. Postal looks like he's coming out fast. Being a veteran, it doesn't look like he's really looking to keep anything in reserve right now, which may be good, maybe a blessing, may not be. But Postal is on that front foot, pushing out that jab. Throwing that right hand as Elvis Rodriguez circles to his left, getting clipped with the right hand. Rodriguez looks like he's just sitting in the back, sitting cool, watching what's going on. Keeping that high guard up there. That's it for the first round. Oh, Roland, you ought to see the background shit that I got going on here, man. I discovered this new and exciting background screen on StreamYard. And I got the Brucegas. I got Brucegas boxing, jazz, my nutrition, and my house on there right now. So just a little something I put together for your approval, my brother. Oh, right, yeah, we don't have the broadcast yet. I don't know. We still got boxing this year. Here we go for the start of the second round. The Bumgarner fighters still having their ring introductions. We're just going to keep an eye peeled on that in case there's any dramatic action. Postal doing the bouncing. Rodriguez trying to step inside, trying to get under that jab. Rodriguez has stopped shifting to his left. He was getting clipped by that right hand. Rodriguez starting to score a little bit. Postal still got that stiff guard, still throwing that jab. Just got hit with a sneaky left hand. Rodriguez in that southpaw stance. It's a pretty even fight so far. Rodriguez is starting to get his jab off. But Postal is the aggressor with that jab, almost like a Klitschko. Occasionally drop that right hand, throwing out a good stiff jab, keeping Rodriguez on his toes, keeping him moving backwards. Rodriguez throwing that lead left, using the right jab downstairs. Good action scrap here. Two fighters possibly going in the opposite directions. At a good crossroads fight here. It's the end of the second round. Freddie Roach, Hall of Fame trainer. Parkinson's disease. I don't know if it's a survivor or a victim or whatever you want to call him. Is it cerebral palsy or Parkinson's? I'm not even sure. Postal showing that jab in slow motion. Looks a lot more effective. Rodriguez looks a little more loosened up here, getting into his rhythm. They're fighting in center ring. Postal's doing most of the circling. Rodriguez popping out that very, very quick right jab. Oh! Rodriguez landed a nice 1-2. That straight left hand put Postal on his heels. Rodriguez is beginning to find that range. Starting to chase Postal around the ring. Postal felt that hard left hand. Just gonna hit again with a hard jab. Costello on the attack with a body shot. Good fight going on here. Postal tries to come back with a 1-2. Rodriguez keeping that high guard. Postal nailed him with the left hook. Postal right there with the jab. Rodriguez trying to time that right hand over that left jab. That was the end of the third round. The Bumgarner and the Laterno, whatever the name is, I'm sorry, I'm not really into the women's boxing, so I don't know the name, but they're in the middle of the first round. Oh no, that's right. These women's fight, they're 2 rounds, 10 2-minute rounds. Okay, we got that straight now. Thanks, Picasso, man. That's live at Smalls Jazz Club in Harlem, New York, bro. Hope they don't get mad at me for playing that, but I'm sitting in the kitchen at Harlem, at that club in Harlem right here, man. And they just so happen to be playing in the background. It's coming over into my stream, so hope I don't get a strike for it. But this is one of the many genres of music that I listen to. And here we are, the beginning of the 4th round. That Baumgartner fight's distracting me, man. There's some good action going on over there, I have to say. But chauvinist as it may sound, I'm a fan of men's boxing. Men's boxing first. I'll watch women's boxing, but I'll watch men's boxing every time first. Postel trying to drop that right hand. Elvis Rodriguez is in his groove. He's coming forward behind the jab, throwing straight left hands. He's throwing hooks to the body. He seems to be well in charge of this fight. Victor Postel not giving up. Keeps trying to find an offense. Looks like I saw a floppy glove there. What's going on here? Rodriguez keeping that guard up, occasionally throwing the 1-2, puts Postel back on his heels. Postel moving backwards, trying to dance out of trouble. Didn't go for the feint. Rodriguez coming into that high guard. I think he should go downstairs. Oh, he just got nailed with an uppercut. Ran him do a little stank there. Postel realized that, comes out with a combination. Nice 1-2 by Rodriguez. Once another ding, another Costello. That right hand went right over Rodriguez's head. They both landed some good punches in that exchange. And this is the end of the 4th round, I believe. We're looking at the Bumgarner fight. We're in the 2nd round, 33 seconds to go, to be precise. Man, that's a long minute. They're showing They're showing Frank Martin's dressing room. He's all gloved up and ready to go. This is the co-main event, so they're not fooling around here. We're halfway through this 10-rounder. We'll be able to concentrate on this fight because this Baumgartner fight is the main event. That's some smooth jazz in there, Picasso. That is some kick-ass stuff. Jason Marshall Quartet. Playing that baritone sax. Goes to soprano, to the alto, to the tenor, to the baritone. Very rich, resonating tone. Good stuff. The fight, how to get it? Oh shit, man. I have I just freaking, my stream just went down. But it always, there's a million of them out there, so don't have to worry about that. Just if I can get it back up there, how quick it's gonna take me. There we go, we're back again. It's the 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go in the 5th round. We didn't lose too much. But, you know, you just ask Google, say, take me to Crack Stream. Crack Stream will come, this fight will come in, man. It's amazing because people say, oh, it's illegal streaming. Bullshit. You buy those crazy overpriced pay-per-views, and you're not only spiking inflation, but you're legitimizing these outrageous purses, these outrageous splits that these corporations are making, and not the boxers. The boxers aren't making the money you think they're making. It's these lawyers and these bean counters and these CEOs and these other pay-per-view entities. And they're all making a buck, and these saps are paying $85 to watch a fight that they would show on ABC's Wide World of Sports prime time back in the 80s. Well, back in the 70s. Back in the 80s, they'd show it on HBO. This fight wouldn't have been any more important than Marlon Starling and Donald Curry, or Donald Curry and Milton McCrory. That was for the unified welterweight title, IBF, WBA, WBC. But yeah, man, you just do a Google search, and the way I found the best ones, I just went in one day and I said I wanted to watch the Floyd Pacquiao fight for free, and bango, they told me to click here, click there, and it's just gotten easier and easier throughout the years. They make it easier. The picture comes in better. Mine crashed on me a couple of times tonight, but Victor Postal is beginning to get punched around a little bit here. We're starting the 6th round out of 10 rounds. Postal just threw a combination of about 6 pitter-pat jabs, followed by that straight right. I got Elvis Costello ahead in this. There I go again, man. Elvis Costello. I've got Elvis Rodriguez ahead in this fight. But he's not like Uncle Leon was saying today. They have fighters who are good and fighters who are great. Stephen Farhood has this fight scored at 48-47. He's got it as a fairly close fight. Postel is using a lot of his boxing skills to not get hit with those left hands. As I speak, he just gets nailed in the jaw. Nelly, shout out, brother. Thanks for stopping by again, man. Appreciate it. Saturday night, everybody's bopping around YouTube, man. So appreciate you stopping by. I know you always hit the like button. I appreciate you coming in. Hey, Mick Smith, how you doing? I appreciate you commenting on my daily community pages on this day. So shout out to you, Nelly Content. And Mick Smith, what'd you do to Mad Chad, man? You got him all mad at you, bro. Well, here we are, bro. We're watching. Which fight are you watching, Mick Smith? You're probably watching the Bumgardner fight, right? Elvis Rodriguez in the 6th round. Victor Postal in a pretty close fight, apparently, man. I'd have Rodriguez ahead, but Postal's hanging in there. He's keep peppering him with that long jab. Like I said earlier, man, it's almost like a Klitschko kind of a jab. I see the blood coming from the mouth of Postal. I believe Postal's coming off 2 losses. Oh, he just got nailed. Went down. Left hook right on the jaw. Excuse me, right hook. He's back up on his feet at 6, taking the mandatory 8. Rodriguez is foaming at the mouth to get back in there, man. That was pretty quick neutral corner. But the Ivan Reddick is interpreting. He's working for Showtime. But Postal's getting instructions in his corner. Dick Justice could interpret for us over here, man. Where is he when we need him? Oh. Yeah, it was a right hook. Nailed him right in the jaw. Showing it again. Beautiful shot in the jaw. You can see the shock. That neck took that, absorbed that, went to his knee. Just took the legs right out of him. Fast recovery. Here we go, man. The start of the 7th round. Postel comes out moving, comes out bouncing. Just got nailed with that right hook again. Rodriguez has found a place for that right hook. Just nailed him again, almost put him down. Referee just stopped the fight. Very premature stoppage. Oh, fights today, man. They just get stopped so fast. It's this is a tough sport, man. I've seen fighters come back from the brink. That was a weak technical knockout. I just saw Tony Weeks. Tony Weeks is over here doing his refereeing duties too. So maybe they're all taking a page out of Tony's book. But anyway, we're going to get to the main event before midnight, which is a cool thing. Boom. That right hook. A thing of beauty. And the Bumgardner fight is going on the other screen and showing the quick stoppage. Excuse me for a second. Okay. Back to normal again. And see, Showtime won't keep us waiting around too long. I know what they're gonna do right now. They're gonna advertise the hell out of the Crawford and the Spence pay-per-view, Showtime's pay-per-view. They need people buying that fight for them to make any money on that fight, so they're gonna advertise the hell out of it right now before the Frank Martin fight happens. And once again, Frank Martin fighting this guy from, I think he's fighting out of Germany now, born in one of those Eastern European countries. But yeah, I was expecting more in this fight. It was kind of a letdown. Looking forward to a lot more action. I was hoping Postel would have put on a better showing, but the dude's a veteran. He's paid his dues. I think that, I don't know if we're going to see him fight anymore. Possibly, who knows? He's still got a name. So it looks like they've got the graphics up for the Bellator mixed martial arts, and right now they're probably getting ready because of the quick stoppage. Get that Errol Spence, Bud Crawford stuff up there. Frank Martin against this dude who's an Olympian. I keep forgetting his name. I'm terrible with names. Artem is his first name. We call him Art. That'd be the easiest way to remember him, but it's Hana, some fucking crazy name like that. I think we checked earlier. He was undefeated Olympian. So we'll see. You know, this earlier. This was supposed to be the Nito Donaire fight. We know Skywalker's at ringside over there. Wouldn't it be cool to see him, the wife, and the kids? He's probably just there with the wife. I'm sure he is. I know he said he had somebody who's going to be watching the kids for this fight. Cool. I'm trying to get the full screen. There we go. Okay. So Victor Postel, that's his 5th loss. Probably seen the last of him. Let me type this in here. Okay. Artem was a Olympic bronze medalist. And he's undefeated. He's 12-0. Frank Martin's a southpaw, 17-0. Gun fight's winding down. And there goes. Oh, man. Came back to me again. Sorry about that. Rodriguez was ahead on Stephen Farhood's card, 58-55. Postel had a few a splattering of rounds in there. Damn, they're signing gloves. Yeah, man, he just walked right by that. I guess enough is enough to re-sign so many of them. And they're showing the highlights of the fight. We'll watch the 8th round of 10, 8 of 10 of the Baumgartner fight. Alicia Baumgartner. And Renata, I don't know what her name is. I already fucked it up. R.I.P. Mad Chad Sports Tavern. Chad was here earlier, McSmith. You listen to the playback, man. Leon Muhammed was here. Him and Chad went at it over the Bud Crawford and Errol Spence fight. Uncle Leon gave all the reasons why he thinks Crawford's going to win, and Chad gave the reasons he thinks that Errol Spence is going to win. It was a good little going back and forth, but Uncle Leon, man, he's an inside man, bro. He knows what's going on. He knows before that bell rings. Boxing is such a crooked sport. They know who's going to win the fight, unless it's a surprise knockout. Happens once in a while. That's why I'm a boxing fan, because that's what I'm looking for. But for the most part, like he said, man, if Crawford knocks him down, if it's a close fight and Crawford knocks him down twice in the 12th round, he's still gonna. If Crawford gets knocked down twice in the 12th round, he's still gonna get the decision. So this is what Uncle Leon says, man, and I tend to believe Uncle Leon because he's in constant contact with these guys. He calls Vegas every week. He calls New York. I mean, he's in there with Brad Goodman. He's in the Top Rank. He knows what's going on, man. He's a matchmaker. He's still they get him to go to the gym and get these guys to sign undercard fights, bro. This is what he does. He's a hustler. This is how he makes his bucks. And right now he's out of the hospital with a stroke, and he has to slow down. The doctor told him for 3 months, take it easy. So he's still got that phone though, man. And like I said, him and Mad Chad, they went at it over this fight. I talked to Leon afterwards. He called me back. He wanted to get a couple of numbers. Doesn't bother him, man. He don't give a fuck about arguing in a fucking chat room. That's nothing, bro. I mean, this man has got bodies, for Christ's sakes. He's Nation of Islam. Fucking security for Muhammad Ali. So, do you think you're going to shake somebody like this up on a fucking internet thing? I don't know what they're showing here. They're showing, they're showing the They're showing Derek James training Charlo, training Anthony Joshua. Is that Ryan Garcia? And he's training Ryan Garcia now too. Baumgartner's got the other one on the ropes. She's opening up. And both of these girls are tough, man. Yeah. If they didn't have sports bras on and fucking change their facial features, they're just like a couple of guys in there. But this is just not my sport. Where are they at? Somewhere in Michigan? I don't even know. I think this is the last round coming up. With a retaping of the gloves. This looks like the beginning of the last round. Referee's got a pink shirt on too. So, is it Breast Cancer Awareness Month? I think that's a different time, different part of the year. But hey, keep it in your heart. Showing Frank Martin on the pads, getting ready to step into the ring. I think they know. I think boxing knows, man. They know that we're watching all these fights. No matter what time they're at, we're watching these suckers. If they're running back to back, we got our eye on one of them. And I think there's a lot of boxing fans that like Alicia Baumgartner. Even the even some of the men they'll rate her in the top 20. But anyway, I think boxing knows they're keeping this fight. They're waiting until this other fight is over, so we're getting undivided attention here. Because man, I can't. Even though I could really give two shits about the women's boxing, I got my eye on it. I'm keeping my eye up. If I see a knockdown, if I see there's slapping jabs, this is like the Powder Puff Derby over here. They're showing the commentators on Showtime: Brian Custer, Rollo Mauro Ronaldo, Al Bernstein, Mars, Jim Gray, Jimmy Lennon Jr., Ron Marquez, Felix De Jesus, Stephen Farhood, and Alessandro Luna. Man, they got quite the backstage crew. We need to see George Jakovic in there. I gotta tell George, get that fucking resume, get your fat ass off the couch and get over to Showtime. They need a boxing brain like you on the commentary team over here, man. I think let's see who can George replace on this crew. I think Al Bernstein. I think you got to go. I think George is going to take your seat. You're probably getting an exorbitant fee. Time for you to move on. You can do special events. This fight's over. Baumgartner raising her hand. She knows she's got it. The other girl's getting her condolences from the corner, getting her hugs. Is that Clarissa Shields? I don't know, man. But here we go. We're getting ready for the main event on Showtime. That's coming up shortly. They have they're getting ready. Jimmy Lennon's in the center ring. He's having they're getting ready for the presentations here. I guess they already did the national anthem. Introduced the luminaries at ringside. I don't know if they do that anymore. But we'll see we'll see how this We'll see how this fight works out. I hope it's a good fight, man, because all the fights today have been nah. That's something you don't see too often. A fighter putting their glasses on after a fight saying, "Hey, I beat you with one eye. I beat you blind." Who's the dude that made that? David Diamante. Got that long freaking hair, about 4 feet long dreads. He's always happy though, man. He must have some good weed. I don't think he's on any hard stuff. He's got that broad that's got the freaking things look like they're nipple protectors or something, man. Strange placement there. And it's always a pervert like me that notices something like that. And their face looks like it got hammered a few times. A unanimous decision for Baumgartner. We'll get to the other fight. We'll put it on my other screen here. Take a few of these down. Let's see if this is how this is this crack stream. Let's see how crack stream comes out. Put a couple of watch boxing streams. Nope, that's taking me where I want to go. You just have to have a quick finger to there we go, Martin. See, this one's gonna try to take me somewhere. No, it didn't. It didn't. There we go. We're on crack stream. Let's see if it comes in. Yes, it did. Now this is a different fight. This is this is Showtime PBC. No, it's the stream I just turned on it's about a minute quicker than the one that I had on here. So I'm gonna cut this one down and watch the one that's quicker. Don't have to listen to the bullshit going down. Let's see if the volume is okay on this. Put that down there. Okay, now they're Frank Martin getting introduced. You've got the rapper with him, spitting out them bars. Boxing is so different, man. Mike Tyson, no robe, no nothing. Just come out there, get out of my way. That's a fucking bull coming to the ring. Larry Holmes, there ain't no stopping us now. Yellow Beezy. I wonder if they gave people their chance to get their money back when they canceled the Nanito fight when they postponed it. The Spence fight must not have been selling, so they put the this other fight as an added attraction to the undercard. Oh, my screen! This screen just froze. I'll have to refresher. Come on. No 3 knockdown rule. Only the ref can stop the fight. No, that stream just kind of sucked. But I still see, I still got one, keeping up here. So we absolutely have our boxing going on. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try strikeout.com and see how it's coming in here. See at the bottom of here, boom, stream number 1. Looks like I'm pretty good there. No barricades up there. And there we go, man. Introducing the referee, Thomas Taylor. Hamburg, Germany. So this fight could shake up the lightweight division. If this option comes up with a unlikely upset, man, this could be something. Hana Tuyan. I really have to practice saying that about 1,000,000 times. Frank Martin, 17-0. So we got 2 undefeated fighters here. Somebody's O must go. A boxing fan's got to get excited for this. I mean, it's cool. It's the only thing I like about it is keeping me up later than I want to stay up. Because what happens is I get wired up on these fights and I can't just turn the switch off. I need to unwind. Right now I'm doing a few hits on the Toka 2. I got some green dragon over here to relax me, to help me go into that nice REM. And I smoke a lot of weed, but I dream though. That's weird though, mixed with you. We were talking about that the other day. Me, I dream like not crazy, but I'd say every 3 or 4 days I have a cool dream. Here we go, man. This fight's getting ready to start. And here we go, man. Here comes the start of the fight. Outram is coming up with that typical European style, standing straight up, pouring with that jab, throwing an occasional right. Outram is trying to feel out, see what's going on here. I'm not going to say he's trying to get the ghost in the corner right now. I'm saying they're just kind of exchanging jabs, a definite feel out round. They both look kind of dry. Rolling with them family jewels, you're quite the character, bro. This is YouTube, man. The wild, wild west of the fucking internet. They try to control it. They try to reel you guys in. Doesn't happen. Frank Martin is coming ahead. Hey, what's happening, Dion? How you doing, Dion, man? It's good to have you in here, bro. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm watching the Frank Martin and Outram. I'm gonna safely just call him Outram over here, bro. Frank Martin looks like he's on a different level in the speed department. But it's a feel out round. We're only 2 minutes into the first round on my delayed streaming service that I use. Archer's throwing some good leather here. Frank Martin with the jab. Nice combination inside by Archer. You can tell there's a lot of talent in this ring. Absolutely, absolutely. Very even first round, man. And this was supposed to be the co-main event for the Benito Donaire fight, and I don't even know who Benito Donaire was going to fight, but he was going to break history, becoming the oldest bantamweight champion, which he already is. He's going to break his own record. 40 years old as a bantamweight. That's amazing. I mean, you look at some of the great ones, man, 28, 29, that was it. They were done. A whole different world now. It's not the year of the car, it's the miles on the odometer. And we have ways to disconnect that odometer. Turn those years back, man. The good nutrition we have, the proper training, and these guys just don't they don't leave their brains in the ring like the fighters did back in the day. It's almost sad to talk to some of these guys today. They took too many prolonged beatings, and fighters now they see that they don't want to end up like that. Thus the long layoffs, the inactivity, living the good life. Outram throws a nice fucking right hand to the body. Martin's got the speed. Outram looks like he's got a little power going on there. Hartunian. That's kind of easy to remember. He's pushing Frank Martin back into the corner here. But I'm not gonna count Frank Martin out by a long shot. Hartunian is definitely making a good, strong showing for himself. The Ghost is staying honest, not committing. He's felt those body shots, so he's keeping those elbows down. Fighters today, man, they neglect that body. Those body shots, man. Ooh, somebody put out a video the other day of showing Sugar Ray Robinson's body shots, and man, unbelievable, like chopping down a tree. Martin nailed him with that counter punch. Nailed him with another one. Yeah, they're beginning to get serious now. Feeling out process is done. End of the second round. Mark Davis. He's a funny looking guy. Damn. A lot of money though. He doesn't care what he looks like. Yeah, they were showing in slow motion. Frank Martin landing a counter left hook, but it wasn't a clean punch. Derek James keeping order in that corner. Saying the right thing. So here we go for the start of round 3. I'd give the first round to Cartoony and the second round to Martin. Cartoony trying to throw that wide right hand to the body. Frank Martin is covering up. Throwing some beautiful counter punches. Cartoonion's got that solid jab, trying to throw that right hand. Frank Martin bopping with that right jab, keeping that left hand cocked. Tried to lure Martin in that time. Martin came in and Cartoonian had no answer for him. He's trying that body. Looks like it's straying a little bit low, that wide right hand to the body. But when it does land, enough of those accumulated will definitely take some rounds off of you. There we go. Getting one for elbows, low blows. Martin looks like he's getting ready to make a move here. He seems like he's a little more stiffer punches. Cartoonian throwing that 1-2. Frank Martin keeping that guard high. Cartoony is making a fairly impressive showing for himself. He's not getting beaten around. He's not getting beaten to punch. He seems to be landing more of the volume. got his second swinging that towel around. Rolly Romero looking for the winner of this fight. Fucking crazy Rolly. A lot of empty seats in that arena. Tunyan is coming forward. He's got that stiff jab. Martin using the speed and those counter punches to try to break down Katunian. Haratunian. I don't know how you pronounce his fucking name, man. It's one I haven't heard, but he's undefeated. He's got his O on the line. Frank Martin, same thing. Somebody's O must go. Martin has definitely got some snap in that left hand. Oh, nice combination by Martin. Cartoonian trying to land that straight right hand. Frank Martin very fast on his feet. Cartoonian's got the busier hands in this fight, though. I'm going to say that. And he's landing a lot more. We'll see if the judges take into account the boxing skills or the sheer volume. Martin is starting to move forward a little bit more. There he goes with a nice one too. He switches. Good left hand by that Ghost. Frank Martin looks like he's got Artem trying to chase him around the ring. Frank Martin's got much smoother footwork. He's countering. He's in charge of this fight. Is it going to go the decision route, or is Frank going to turn it on? And the way they've been stopping fights lately, I don't think it would take much of an impact for them to stop this fight. But hey, we'll see what's going on, man. You know, every referee's different. Every fight's different. Showing the slow motion between punches. Frank Martin, it looks like he's beginning to land more authority. Karatorian is still in good shape. He's not breathing too hard. He just got a body shot though. I don't think he'd like that one. Clash of heads. Good combination by Archam. Frank Martin countering nicely. Martin moving forward, getting tangled up. Referees tell him keep the punches up. In the fifth round of 12 rounds. Martin is keeping that high guard, slowing down a little bit in his punches, looking to drop a counter over that left jab. Archam is backing Frank Martin up, man, with those punches. Frank Martin is not in an easy fight here by any means. Oh, Archam just nailed a couple of punches. He went down from a shove. No knockdown. No knockdown. He tripped on his feet. Referee wipes his gloves off, resumes the action. Oh, nice straight hand by Cartoon. Martin turning it up a little bit, starting to throw some speedy combinations. Cartoon hit him with that right hand just before the bell. You know, Dennis Brucegas sitting at ringside. I think he's got, what are they talking about, a fight with Keith Thurman for him? Was it him or was it Lara? I can't even remember. It wasn't a very interesting fight, and they're talking about it as a pay-per-view worthy fight, which means absolutely nothing to me anymore, man, because there is no such thing as pay-per-view until they come down and take my laptop out of my cold fucking hands. We're going to be getting ready for the start of the 6th round. Yep, here we are, man. The start of the 6th round. Cartoonian he's got a good chin. He's not getting rocked anymore. He seems to be blocking those direct punches. With Martin, it seems more effortlessly. Keeps chalking up points. Cartoonian is definitely not a punching bag. He's trying to throw his punches, and he's trying to make Frank Martin go back. But there was a nice sweeping right hand. Landed on the chin of Martin. Martin comes back. Oh, beautiful combination by Martin. Martin might have hurt him. Martin's got him in trouble. Frank Martin with those blazing fast hands now. Still got a minute and a half to go in the 6th round. and he's got him hurt. Landing punches. It looks like it's a matter of time here. Frank Martin is throwing some great combos. He's got Hartunian in trouble, reeling on the back foot. Letting him back in this fight. Hartunian with a nice combination. Tough kid, man. Martin comes back with another combination upstairs. Once he lands that combo, he has to keep it going with another combo. I think that would maybe head to the stoppage of this fight. Haturian, he's definitely feeling the effects of this round. Back on the ropes. Oh, Martin just opened up, nailed him with a beautiful uppercut. Now he's just kind of. I think he's gonna. If Hartunian lasts this round, he's gonna go back to that corner hurting, and the next round, I think will be the last round. He's still throwing punches, but the snap on him aren't there anymore. Wanted to touch gloves at the end. Frank Martin just turned around, went right back to his corner. So it's not time to touch gloves yet. This fight's not over. Oh yeah, man. Frank Martin that was his best round, without a doubt. Almost ended the fight in that round. Throwing beautiful body shots, beautiful head shots. That was a clear Frank Martin round. Hartunian getting encouragement in his corner. There goes Martin. Martin looks like he's ready to go in there and make a statement. I think this is the first card that he's main evented. Stephen Farhood has Hartunian ahead. I don't think the judges are going to agree with that. But we'll see, man. Stephen Farhood is a fantastic boxing mind. He was the editor-in-chief of KO magazine. A great writer. Oh, Hartunian is landing some good punches to the body. Hartunian short on those punches upstairs. And Martin should have followed up a little better on that one. Hartunian is coming back from that strong round by Martin, and maybe even won this round. Hartunian came back nice in that round. Very close fight here, man. I thought Frank Martin was in charge in that last round, but Hartunian came back. Hartunian getting his advice from Derek James. Derek James is telling him to walk him down. Hartunian, nice jab, nice body shot. Folded Martin up with that body shot. Here we go, man. This fight we're into the halfway. We're into the last 5 rounds. The 7th round was the halfway point. We're into the 8th round. A lot of action going on in this fight. Back and forth fight. Stephen Farhood has Hartunian ahead. I got it really a little closer than that. Good combination by Martin. Nice overhand left by Martin. Nice overhand right, I'm sorry. Martin's throwing some nice jabs right now. Hartunian has got more power behind his appears right now. The last couple of rounds, Hartunian's got that overhand right that he's getting leverage on. He's dropping it to the body. He's dropping it to the head. Keeping Frank Martin on his back foot with that right hand. Hartunian is standing up in the center of the ring, and he's much more effective after that amazing 6th round by Martin. Martin just threw a beautiful counter combination. Hartunian trying to throw an uppercut. Came a little short. Hartunian a couple of nice jabs. Good body shot again, man. That right hand, Hartunian. Very effective to the body. I didn't think he was going to last. I didn't think he was going to be around this long. Maybe McSmith, maybe a couple of pounds, bro. I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight. Not much though. I'm still around $170. Sometimes 172, sometimes 168. My weight fluctuates, but I stay around that $170. Martin coming through with some nice combinations. Check him out in slow motion. Oh, Martin with a beautiful fucking straight right hand, straight left hand. Oh, good uppercut by Hartunian. And this is a close fight, but it's going to be tough to beat Martin in Las Vegas. I'm an underdog backer though, man. This could possibly be Sorry, McSmith. Maybe it's not my new background I got going on over here. But no, I haven't lost any weight. I haven't gained any, I haven't lost any. We're in the 9th round, 30 seconds through. Hartunian is surprising everybody with the fact that he's still around, the fact that he's getting a close fight. I had no clue who he was. I thought Frank Martin was in a showcase fight. Like I said earlier, this was originally the co-main for Nonito Donaire. Good combination by Habani in there. Hey, Cosmic, how you doing, brother? Water, baby, nothing like it. Hartunian is winning this round too, man. He's chalking up a lot of rounds in the last several. This is going to be a real close fight, man. If it, like, I can see a split decision coming on here. It all depends on what these judges are looking for. Oh, Hartunian trying to throw that wide right hand. Covering up nicely. Frank Martin with the triple jabs. Good body shot. Maybe it's faded a little low. They both touch gloves in acknowledgement. Martin knows he's in a dogfight here, man. They both exchange power punches. Hartunian is Hartunian is giving as good as he's getting here, man. I should be scoring this fight because there's gonna be an interesting scoring over here. Getting ready for they're showing the T-Mobile Arena. We're getting ready for the Spence Crawford fight, man. I, for one, can't wait for that fight. I'm gonna laugh to see so many people's mouths get shut up. And this is a pure fight. There's so much tribalism in this fight, man. You know, everybody's picking. Errol Spence is at ringside. I wonder if Bud Crawford's there. I doubt it. That would be great to promote this fight, though. Have them both there for a little confrontation in the ring. Martin is following him. Oh, here goes Martin. Maybe that stop him. A headbutt. I'm not seeing these low blows. Another headbutt. Oh no! Don't tell me Don't tell me. No blood, please. Martin's going to try to do some damage on him. He's going to follow what Derek James told him to do. Hartunian. Oh, beautiful left hand. Martin is landing now. He's using that hand speed. Monotonian is came off of his toes. Monotonian has got quite the lead according to Farhood. I'm looking at the score. Martin does need a knockout. According to Farhood. I don't agree with that. I think Martin took a few of those earlier rounds. But right now Martin's in charge in this round. You heard Hartunian there. Hartunian still on his toes, still dancing, still throwing punches, keeping the guard up. Takes a tremendous punch. Frank Martin wants to put some damage on. He wants to make a statement. He needs knockdowns or he needs a stoppage. He's got 2 more rounds. Well, he's still got 44 seconds to go in the 10th round. And then 2 more rounds. And this is what makes boxing interesting. Roland making a statement over there. So we like to see Rolly. Absolutely, man. I wasn't expecting this fight to go to be as competitive as it was. As it is. Frank Martin's coming on right now, man. Two more rounds to go. Will we see an upset? Or will we see Frank Martin turn on the Jets? Protect yourself at all times. Yeah, Martin had a great round 10. Martin is going to have to go all out. Let's see what Derek James is screaming at him in the corner. Hartunian, a couple more rounds. Make sure you clearly win these rounds, and you could walk out of here with an upset and a big payday down the road. Okay, a little bit tired here. Was it 12:30? Yeah. Hey, Blood Boxing, what's happening, brother? Okay, bro, here we go, man. The last 2 rounds. Hartunian's coming out. Frank Martin's coming out stronger. Frank Martin's trying to push him back. Martin knows he needs to win these rounds big. Hartunian standing straight up. He's not giving ground to Martin. He wants to show Martin that he's in charge of this fight. He wants to take 2 more rounds. I think he might take a decision if he does. But Las Vegas, you never know how these judges are. Hartunian, nice combination. Frank Martin working inside. They both exchange punches. Frank Martin counters him nicely. Oh, good lead right hand by Hartunian. Martin is trying to make a statement in these last 2 rounds. He knows he has to impress the judges. He needs a knockdown. I want to say he needs a knockdown in both rounds because he's been slacking the last few rounds. Hartunian's just been constant motion, landing his punches. Nothing flashy, not shaking up Martin at all, but scoring those points. And you'd have to be a blind Las Vegas judge not to see it. We are in Las Vegas, so we could see it. Martin cannot lay off, man. Martin has got to move forward. Hartunian is very, very unfazable, though. He's really not letting his hands move. I mean, he's letting his hands move. He's blocking those punches, a lot of those punches. Frank Martin should use that hand speed. The lost art of body punching. Somebody put a thing out today, Blood, on Sugar Ray Robinson body punching. A quick YouTube, I don't know if it was a video or a short, but man, it showed them some of the most beautiful body punching I've ever seen in my life. Oh! A slip. Here we go. Frank Martin has got him hurt now. Frank Martin landed a nice overhand left. Frank Martin is taking round 11 now. Round 10, Frank Martin he's got to go for the knockout in this round. He stepped on his foot. And they're going to show that punch with that straight left hand. Boom. Bang. He almost knocked Cartoonian down at the end of that round. Cartoonian, nope, he's saying, nope, I'm good. Pushing his gloves together. This is where the rubber reached the road right here. This is the 12th round, a very close fight. The hometown favorite is in the possibility of having his first defeat, his first upset. Hartunian in this country fighting for the first time, impressing a lot of people at ringside, myself included. And here we go, man, the start of the 12th round. Martin is coming on like a Tasmanian devil on this fight. He must have got a tongue lashing from Derek James. This is going to be a close decision if this fight doesn't get, if Martin doesn't stop him. I don't see Hartunian stop him. He does not have the power. Hartunian is not shy with his punches, though. I got to give him credit for that. Martin looking for the finish. You can tell Martin's got stoppage on his mind. Looks like Hartunian's left eye is closed. Oh, just threw a low blow. Martin just absorbed it, stepped back. Martin wants to end this fight. Martin needs to make a statement right now. There is no tomorrow. If you want to keep your O, which is so valuable in this day and age, you've got to do it now, Martin. You've got 1 minute. Oh, Martin made him take a knee with that body shot. Okay, mandatory 8. I'm getting Martin. Martin wants to get back to business here. He's got to do it. That 2-point round, I don't think is going to save him, but nothing surprises me in Vegas. Martin winning the decision would not surprise me at all. Oh, Martin's trying to follow up. The referee looks like he's getting ready to jump in and stop it, man. I hate to see these premature stoppages. Let him work. Let him work. Beautiful, beautiful straight left by Martin. Martin's got him in the corner now. He's got 10 seconds to go. Tunian's going to survive this round. It's going to be an interesting decision. There it is, man. It's going to be an interesting decision. Cartoonian gives him a kiss at the end of the fight. Frank Martin doesn't look like he's very confident. It's going to be a real interesting. What do you guys have this fight scored? Who do you have winning this fight? Unanimous decision? Cartoonian? Decision for Frank Martin? Split decision? Majority decision? Draw? A draw wouldn't surprise me at all, man. I mean, the variations. See, boxing, this is the only sport, aside from what, man, that the match can be completed and we don't know who the winner is until 3 fucking blind mice tell us who won the fight. I mean, what other sport is like that? Tennis? No. Race car driving? No. Pool? Darts? I know there's one other sport where the judges make the decision. A draw? Possible. I don't know, man. Maybe you guys are faster than I am on here. Maybe your stream is quicker than mine, but a draw wouldn't surprise me. Took the knee. Interesting. That eye is going to be so closed. Martin's got Errol Spence in the corner. I think Errol Spence is one of the fighters who backs him. I think he's one of his stable. Got the gold with the diamonds and the chain. Looks like a sucker weighs about a pound. Hanatunya proves a lot to the people. You know he's going to be called back. Very entertaining fighter. They've got the punch stats, and they've got Martin landing more punches, 167 to 117. So, I mean, I'm not going to be surprised by anything that happens here. Now, we've seen a lot of fighters take that knee with those body shots. A close but unanimous decision.
Good evening, everybody. How are you guys doing tonight?
Martin takes the decision. That I understand it. This is boxing. No, I'm not gonna say unbelievable at all, man. What do you guys think about that decision? 118, 112 Martin. Bullshit. Yeah, these judges in Vegas, this is the only sport we can watch it We can judge it, but it doesn't mean shit until these three blind mice call this fight. I was watching a fight in on England today. They still have that. They still do the referee calls the fight. Referee scores the fight as soon as it's over. He raises somebody's hand. And now we've got Frank. I mean, a rematch is logical for this. When you think they'll take a rematch, it's a tough fight. The fans would like to see it. Why not, man? A rematch would be pretty cool for this fight. Definitely, Derek. Should have been a lot closer. A draw wouldn't have surprised me. I would have given it to Artrum. I even forgot his last name already. Cartoonium. You know, taking that knee might have cost him, but that freaking that 118, 112. Remy's right. That was a ridiculous score. Those body shots hurt so much, man. You get one of those. You get a hook to the liver, and yeah, you're lucky. The knee is all you took. Oscar De La Hoya, never forget the body shot Bernard Hopkins nailed him with, man. Didn't even look that hard, but and some people to this day they'll say it's a dive, but nope, there was no dive. But hey, man, I've been here for 3 hours and 45 minutes. Almost ready to make my exit out of here. Can't leave without my man 150, without my man 150 song that he wrote for me. Let's find out what's next for Frank Martin. We've got an incredible division. 135. Many fights to be made at that weight class. Not the least. The Shakur Stevenson coming up. An undisputed champ. They're talking to speaking to Arturium. He's not bitter. He's talking, he saw every punch from Martin. Killer stuff. Interesting fight. You know, the other fights tonight were meh. But boxing is what it is, man. I love boxing. I'll be watching boxing. I hope for a long time. I was blessed to have Mad Chad come up here. I was blessed to have Leon Muhammed up here. They had a little debate about the outcome of the fights. I think with Leon, it's a strictly business. Mad Chad was speaking from the heart. But it was cool stuff, man. But thank you for stopping by. Brucegas, boxing, jazz, and more. Been digging on some jazz tonight from Smalls Jazz Club in Harlem, New York. And digging on some live boxing. So I appreciate anybody that came in here, man. Derek Bailey, rolling with the punches. Cosmic One, Blood was in here, man. My buddy Dion Malbon 74. Salute to you, my man. Mick Smith, thank you for coming by. Don't want to leave anybody out because we don't get that many people that come in. I appreciate every one of you, man. I really do, bro. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for hanging with me. I think I'm out of here. Go kiss the old lady. Put the dog out. Dig the rest of the night. We'll take it out with my man 150.
I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Brucegas putting no fights on the table. Calling that boxing since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. On the people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shut up, Brucegas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, we gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, take a hit out the Toga 2. Slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the peak. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out, man, Chad, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the pan, strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sandwich. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Brucegas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this a fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.